Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to tonight's live stream. Really happy. Really appreciate you guys being here. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Kimo. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Good to have you. Let's grab some water real quick. All right, so if you guys out there, this is going to be really easy, really kind of, kind of interactive. So anytime you guys have any questions, feel free just to post them in the chat, and I'd be happy to answer them. So tonight's topic, what we're going to talk about is how to promote your affiliate links to earn passive income. So basically what that means is we're going to talk about the different various ways that you can actually get your affiliate links out there. So the thing you want to think about is there's a couple of different options you could think of. So first off, you want to figure out what is your affiliate marketplace that you're going to use to promote your links. So there's a bunch of them out there. We have Amazon, we have ClickBank, there's Walmart, there's a ton of other ones out there. The main ones that I like to use personally is ClickBank and Amazon, because people use those two and they know them and they trust them. And that's, I think, a big part about it is if somebody trusts the affiliate marketplace, or they don't have to know it's an affiliate link, but if they know that it's coming from Amazon, then people are less prone, I think, to question or to actually wonder if it's legit or not. So if they see Amazon, they're like, oh yeah, I'm used to clicking on Amazon, so I'm just gonna use Amazon. So okay, so we had some questions that were submitted. So I'm gonna answer the first question here. So the first one is, how do you choose your type of traffic? So whether or not you want to do, there's free traffic, obviously, but there's also paid traffic. So you got to kind of decide what's best for your personal situation. So for your budget, do you have a little bit extra money that you can go through and you can actually spend on ads? And it doesn't really matter the platform. So every social media platform, most all of them have an ad-based system that you can run ads on and promote your links, but it really depends on how you want to do it. So I would suggest you choosing one specific platform first, and then you can go and kind of dig down from there. So, for example, some of the really popular ones are Pinterest and Facebook to run ads on. You can run ads also so through Facebook. Obviously, Facebook owns Instagram, so you can run ads on Instagram through Facebook. So really, you would kind of figure out. Um, hey, Chromie homie, thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. So what you want to do is you want to think about, once you have the platform, then you're gonna deep dive down and say, if you're doing paid ads, how much do I want to spend? So really, I would say don't spend any more than what you have to lose. And I know that's kind of a strange way to look at it, but it's to be honest, it's almost kind of like gambling a little bit. So if you go in to your ads and you say, well, I want to spend 20 bucks a day and run it for a week, you're looking at a couple $100 right there. So if I was just starting out and I didn't know the platform and I was just kind of getting my feet wet, I would start with $1 to $2 a day and run it for a week and then just stop right there. So that'll give you enough traction to see if, your post, let's just say Facebook. So if your post on Facebook is actually reaching people, if it's reaching engagement. So engagement is likes and comments and people are sharing. So those are all three factors that you can use to determine if somebody, how well your ad is received. An ad basically on Facebook would be like your post. So you create a post on Facebook through either your personal account, or you can create a business account through Facebook and you can promote that way. So the next question here is, and feel free, you guys, if you want to jump in and ask questions, no worries. It's really informal. So, okay. So the question is, if you say $1 to $2 a day, is that per ad? So I would say yes and no. So yes, because I would say probably when you're just starting out, you want to stick to one ad. You can run multiple ads at once, but if you're just starting out, you definitely want to make sure that you kind of know what you're doing. unless you want to just test like a bunch of different avenues all at the same time. So I would say QMO, to answer your question, yes, definitely $1 to $2 a day per ad. But if you're just starting, I would probably stick to just running one ad itself, and don't try to do more than one until you have an idea of kind of what you're doing. Does that kind of make sense? So Facebook ads is it's definitely it's kind of it's an animal of its own, meaning there's a lot to it. Um, does someone have to click the ad for the money to be spent? So really, there's a couple different ways you can look at it. Um, so there is an ad spend like that, to where if somebody clicks on your link, if they click like the button that says see more or learn more, that kind of thing, then yes, if you set up your ad for that particular style, then yes, it definitely would, you know, Facebook would charge you for sure for that. But if you set it up just as like a traffic thing, and you want to get clicks, like clicks to the actual website, then you wouldn't get charged for that. It's really dependent on how granular you set up your Facebook ad itself. So, um, do you just spend money? Do you just spend money to have the ad itself? So Facebook, because it's the leader of running ads for any kind of social media or online marketing. There's so many different ways, so there's not a one size fits all type of situation. There's definitely a bunch of different avenues that you can go down, and as you kind of go through and you kind of learn more, you'll figure out what you can kind of tailor your ad campaign to kind of what you're looking to get. So is it clicks? Do you want to get engagement, as far as like, do you want people to share your post, or do you want people to actually, go out to a website to kind of click through and go to a website? That's another option. Another option is, do you want someone to actually like click through and buy something? So I actually have like a sales conversion type of event. So Facebook definitely there's a lot to it, a lot of different layers, but really to start out, I would say just doing like a basic traffic campaign, which is in a sense basically just getting clicks. So if you just want to get clicks onto your affiliate links, then a traffic campaign is probably best. So you would start out with $1 to $2 a day for, I would say, one ad, and that's probably the best you can do as far as just starting out, because it can get confusing really easy. I've tried it in the past, and I do it occasionally here and there, but it definitely can get very confusing quickly. Um, so hopefully that answered your question. Just want to say thank you, everybody popping in. Really appreciate it. Don't forget, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, that definitely helps us out. Appreciate it. If you guys have any questions about how to promote your affiliate links to earn passive income, just let me know. Drop it down in the chat. And super informal. So we're just chatting. Okay, so the next question I got is, and we kind of answered this a little bit. The next question is, how can I promote affiliate links for free on social media? So that's definitely a good question, and there's a lot to Chromie Homie. Great, definitely, yeah, yeah, for sure. There's definitely a way to promote for free. Excuse me. So really, it kind of depends on your platform. So really, all the platforms, let's talk about Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Nextdoor, Pinterest. You can promote for free on all of those. So the big thing about the one big thing that I don't usually recommend as far as affiliate marketing is on Instagram, because I don't know if you guys out there familiar, probably all have Instagram accounts, but there's actually no clickable links in your description, or the comments section. So what that means is basically like, let's just say you create a post and you have a product image and you want someone to click through to the link. Instagram doesn't allow you to click with your mouse to go through to an external website. So I really don't, when I talk about affiliate marketing, I don't really include Instagram, because of the fact that you can't click a link. So somebody in the comments, if they're scrolling, um, you can't click it. So I mean, it's still valuable to post on Instagram and to have videos and pictures and engage with your audience, but since you can't click the link, there's no clickable links on Instagram. I definitely would not recommend that for affiliate marketing. Not to mention, they're probably more strict, because they don't have clickable links. Okay, Chromiomi. Yeah. You're right. It is really hard to navigate without a clickable link. So in terms of, especially for us, for you, for us, if we're trying to promote like an affiliate link, you don't really want to have somebody like, all right, copy and paste the link, copy and paste in the browser. I mean, really it's all about getting them to the first step. All you want to do is have them click the link and get to the affiliate product, whether that's Amazon or ClickBank or whatever it is. You want them to get to the video sales letter or the product itself as quick as humanly possible. And you can't do that with Instagram, so that's why I don't really talk about it that much. But the places that you can promote for free, and please definitely feel free to you guys to ask questions. Facebook is a great place to post for free in your regular feed or like a Facebook group. LinkedIn, not a lot of people realize that there's actually groups in LinkedIn that either you can create yourself or you can belong to. You can either search by hashtags in LinkedIn and you can join a group that has the subject matter around the hashtag. So, for example, since we're talking about affiliate marketing, it would be affiliate marketing, the hashtag, and then all the different posts come up based on that hashtag. So, what you could do is you can create a group and then you can cultivate that around affiliate marketing. And the cool thing about it is it's people from all over the world on LinkedIn. So, yeah, so LinkedIn actually, traditionally LinkedIn is for jobs, or it was made specifically for jobs in the beginning, like a business social media type social media platform. But actually they included groups, I don't know, a couple years ago, I think, or maybe they've always had them. I don't, but you can create groups and you can invite people or people can find your group depending on how you not just advertise, but what kind of posts you post in your group. And if you were to um, tag your post with hashtags, that's the best way, basically like keywords, hashtag like a keyword, that kind of thing. So that's the best way for you to draw new people in, because anytime somebody else uses a hashtag, let's say that there's somebody that has a really popular post and they have, let's just say, tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of connections on their LinkedIn, and then they use a hashtag that you happen to use. So when you click on it, then it's going to load all the posts that have that same hashtag. So that's a great way to integrate with LinkedIn, is hashtags, and it's free. I mean, who doesn't like free, right? So you don't have to pay a dime to do LinkedIn promotions with hashtags. So LinkedIn groups, LinkedIn, the group, and also the groups and um, what's the other one? So you can do it on your main feed and you can do it on the groups. So that's another way that you can go through. Yep, I like free too. Definitely. I definitely like free. So Facebook, same thing. I mean, you can use it on your regular feed or you can do it through a Facebook group. That's also another way. So LinkedIn and Facebook are the same in terms of like both having groups and being able to use hashtags. So you can use those hashtags too. Um, so those are both different ways that you can actually go through and you could promote. So on Pinterest, you can also use hashtags, but also they just call them tags, like tags or topics. So that's another way that you can go in and you can promote too. So when you're creating a pin, if you want to go down at the very bottom, right below the link, you can actually go through and you can type in different tags, which is basically another way to see a keyword. So keywords, in order for Pinterest, the algorithm themselves, to be able to reach out and to find different topics. So if it's making money online or affiliate marketing, or you can type in Amazon, or if you even want to niche down and topic, your topic a little bit more, you can actually go down and you can type in something like, if you're in the dog niche or the pet niche, you can kind of use those tags in order to help Pinstagram, help Pinterest go through and actually find your specific audience. So that's another way that you can actually go through and you can help, because you want to give Pinterest or whatever social media platform you're on, you want to give them as much of a boost as you can to try to have them target the audience. So I'm just going to pause for a quick second, see if anybody has any questions out there. Thank you guys for joining. I've also been trying to widen the net with Pinterest, but I heard you can get banned by using direct affiliate links. Do you have any insight on that? Yeah, so actually up until recently, Pinterest didn't allow direct links in your pins, so they would flag it right away. So as soon as you try to type an external link, they would flag it. If it didn't go to like a reputable blog or like a website, Pinterest would flag it. But they do allow it now after the last couple of years. So there's a couple different ways that you can approach actually putting direct links in there. So one of the things you want to do for sure is we'll talk about Amazon specifically. So with Amazon, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have a disclaimer in the bottom of your pin. So basically something to the effect of, the if you click this link, I may get a commission or I may get a cut of a price. I mean, I may get a cut of whatever the item is. But there's no extra cost to you, like the whoever the audience is, someone who clicks it, they wouldn't be charged anything extra. Just making it putting it as visible as you can. So basically like as transparent as you can. At the bottom of your pin, you could say, this is an affiliate link. And if you're honest and you're open about that, that's definitely a good way to stay in the good graces of Pinterest and Amazon, both, because they like it when you actually say, hey, this is an affiliate link. So you're not trying to like pull the wool over somebody's eyes, that kind of thing. Another what you can do is you can also, if you're on Amazon and you're trying to promote one of the products on Amazon, you definitely want to make sure that you don't use the product images just straight from Amazon. So what that means is, let's just say you find a product of um, maybe like a card collectible or a baseball card. You don't want to use the product image that is actually in the listing. You want to actually go through and bring it into what some kind of photo editor like a Canva or, you know, any other kind of online photo editor that you use, and you want to tweak it a little bit. So you want to go through and you want to actually you have to change the design a little bit. You have to add some elements to it. You can't just use the stock image by itself. so so what's wrong with using the straight product images is a copyright issue. It is, and it can be a copyright issue, Sweetums. Um, I think it's just against Amazon's policy as far as using, a direct product image. They want you to basically like, because, whether somebody took that image themselves, like whoever the seller is, if they took that image, like with a camera or that kind of thing of the product or whatever, um, you have to make sure that it's something that is not their property, like their intellectual property. So um, that's why when you use it, you want like more of kind of like if you can find it's called kind of like a live action or like a live instance situation. Not situation, but like a live action like visual of somebody actually using the product. If you can find that sort of thing, that's even better because you can work that into a pin. Um, so does that kind of make sense? Yeah, they're pretty sticklers about that kind of thing as far as just using the straight product images. I mean, to be honest, like these are all like precautionary steps. So people get banned all the time for various things, but these are just a couple things that you can do to kind of almost like, I'm not saying you can 100% guarantee that you're not going to get banned, but you just got to be kind of smart about it. I mean, there's some common sense that goes into play, and you got to make sure that you're kind of following the rules. And one thing for sure is that you don't want to put an affiliate link in every single pin because that's definitely a red flag all over the place for Pinterest and for Amazon. So, banned from Amazon affiliates, you mean? Yes. Sorry. Yep. So banned from Amazon affiliates. And you know what? Honestly, Pinterest could come in also and they could say, you know what? We don't want you to be a part of our platform if you're just going to spam everybody. So theoretically, I mean, I've heard it happen before. People getting banned from Pinterest and getting banned from Amazon associates. Um, so so Amazon affiliates, Amazon associates, same kind of thing. Those are interchangeable, but yeah, I have heard people getting banned for both just because they're spamming the heck out of all their links, all their pins, that kind of thing. And the third thing to kind of help pad yourself, to kind of protect yourself, is to make sure that you want to bring value. You want to bring value to the pin itself. So what that means is you want to do like maybe depending on what you're talking about, give some sort of a maybe a pros and a cons if it's a product, or maybe share your experience with some kind of technical like specs or something about the actual product itself. That way, what you're doing effectively is you're sharing information, you're providing information, you're giving benefit and value, and you're educating whoever comes to click on your pin, you're educating them about, what basically what the product is. So you're not just saying like, hey, if you were creating a pin in Pinterest, you're not just saying, okay, just click this link, and you're good to go. So that's something that you can kind of keep in mind. If you follow those three things, and definitely, please, I'm not saying 100% that this is going to keep you from getting banned, but this is the best way that you can protect yourself from getting in a situation. Okay. Yeah, definitely. So, Sweetums asked, can you briefly go over a brief way to keep yourself safe from getting banned, like a best practice system? Yep. So, definitely. So, the first thing I would say is kind of like what we talked about before. So, using a disclaimer in the bottom of your, so we're going to just talk about Pinterest. So, using a disclaimer in the bottom of your pin, that's probably the best, one of the first things that you can do. And what that means is you actually just want to put like a little bit of text in the very bottom of your pin in the description. You know how you type out whatever. In the bottom of your pin, if you put a description, and you could basically just say, this is an affiliate link, I may get a cut of whatever, the sale is when you buy it, that kind of thing. I mean, don't use those words exactly, but you can go to like Chat GPT and you could say, um, you know, write me a Amazon affiliate disclosure statement or something to that effect. But if you're making an effort and you're actually putting that in there, and you're putting the disclaimer in there, I think that's huge, because you're being transparent. You're not trying to pull the wool over the eyes. You're making it so not only Pinterest but also Amazon, if they happen to trace back, like, where are you putting our link, Amazon's link, wherever you're putting the link, they want to make sure that it's legitimate. So, hey, Kusasi, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for subscribing. It really means a lot. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, come on in. We're just talking about how to promote your affiliate links to earn passive income. So if you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer. So we're just kind of going through some questions. So another way, Sweetums. So the first one we talked about was the disclaimer. A brief way to go over so you don't get banned. So the disclaimer at the bottom of the pin description. So that's number one. So number two is, we kind of talked about using the product images, but don't just use them for like, don't just use them and just basically copy and paste them onto a pin. So you have to really kind of create your own design for the pin. You can use the image itself, but you really want to go through and you want to make sure that you kind of tweak it a little bit. I mean, if you're not a graphic designer, if you have no experience, Canva is free. If you're not familiar with Canva, Canva is free. It's an online graphic design program. You can go in there and they have like thousands and thousands of templates that you can use. So you can just go in there and you can just search for a Pinterest pin, and then you can just kind of take your product image and you can add it in there. So just really kind of tweak it, make it something that you would want to click on, right? When you think about like, well, I don't know how to design a pin. I have no idea. I don't have any experience. That's okay. It's all good, right? So, um, oh, nice. Awesome. Thank you so much. That's very cool. Yeah, that shirt mock-up, that was super fun. That was awesome. I hope you liked that joke. That was if you guys haven't checked that video out, um, hey mods, if you would be so kind, can you post, excuse me, can you post the link to the last video, please? The Pinterest video about the Pinterest side hustle, if you would, please. Yeah, that was super fun. It was kind of like an idea that just kind of sparked in my head, and then that was the beauty of using Canva. I mean, all those templates that you can see, I mean, that was all through Canva. So there's actually two versions of Canva. So one is free, obviously, and the second one is a pro version. So I mean, to be honest, it's like 119 bucks a year. And I mean, I use it every day. Thank you so much, Sweetums. Appreciate it. I use it every single day. It's $119 a year, and it's paid for itself time and time and time again for me. So when you go in Canva and you see those the little kind of crown next to the different icons and stuff, um, that means that indicates that it's a pro version. It's a pro. You need to have the pro version in order to use that icon or that font or whatever it is. But seriously, when you're doing online business like this and you're talking about, we're talking about affiliate marketing, you need to have these tools to kind of get you going and actually like get started, because you can't do it with anything. I mean, there's only so much you can do with free, which is fine. I'm not saying you can't. You can get it to work with free 100%, but um, yeah, no, I would highly recommend the pro version. And yeah, if you guys haven't checked that out, check that out. Hey, Sweetums, does that answer your question? Sorry, I know I was kind of all over the place. Thank you guys so much for dropping in. I appreciate it. We're just here talking about how to promote your affiliate links, different platforms, and start earning some passive income. So please feel free to drop any questions you have in the chat, and I'd be more than happy to answer anything. Doesn't matter, anything about affiliate marketing, online business. If I don't know the answer, I will try to point you in the right direction. But yeah, so okay, so the next question that we have that came in was, we kind of answered this a little bit. So how can I prevent getting banned on? Okay, so okay, so the question is, what countries do you target when you promote your affiliate links? And do you stay in the US, or is it better to branch out? So that is a great question. So um, the countries that I target, there's such a thing as like the big five or the top five. And this primarily is kind of related to Facebook. When you think about like Facebook ads, so the top five, and this is because this is like the highest, in terms of like the highest marketing dollars are spent in these top five countries. So it's going to be the US, it's going to be Canada, it's going to be Europe, Australia, and New Zealand. And those are the top five that you want to target. And that the reason is because those, for whatever reason, Facebook has, you know, stated as those as having the highest ad marketing spend. So basically, like, that's where Facebook kind of sends their dollars, and that's where they feel like you're going to get the bulk of your sales in those top five countries. Um, that's straight from Facebook. But if you do a search around, you can search for the big five or the top five for countries when you're advertising on Facebook, and those are the top five ones that'll come up. Um, and you really don't have to. You don't have to drill down. You don't have to do any kind of like super like, what's the word? You don't have to like micro target. You can just target that country itself, like US, USA, or Canada. You don't have to go in and pick out an individual city or individual province or anything. So, excuse me. So, hopefully that answered your question, Kusasi. So, and I appreciate it. I mean, you guys just drop questions. Okay, do you have to change the manner of the language for the different countries? You actually don't, which is a beautiful thing. Facebook does it for you. So what they do is they will go through, and whatever the default language is for that particular region, they that'll just do it. It'll get translated. So that's been my experience in the past, where it gets translated. You don't have to do that. You can type in whatever language that you are your primary language. So for example, what I would use is English, and yeah, you don't have to change it for different countries or the ad itself. So it'll do the translation for you, which is pretty cool. So, yep. Sorry, just gonna get some more water here. Yeah. Okay, so the next question is, and we kind of touched on this a little bit. The next question is, does Pinterest allow promoting affiliate links? So Pinterest definitely. Okay. So can you expand more on using Facebook? Absolutely. So, okay, so I just want to kind of get into the mindset, Chromie Homie. So when you say kind of expand, do you mean like, what are you kind of thinking of promoting as far as like on Facebook? Like, do you have a specific, I guess, affiliate like kind of offer, or do you have a product in mind that you want to promote, or were you just thinking like just kind of a general sense of like promoting on Facebook? Yeah, because Facebook definitely, there's definitely a lot of different, I guess, kind of avenues you can go on Facebook. Um, okay, so if you had a product for the beach, like a beach chair that turns into a wagon, that's awesome. That's cool. So, so in terms of, let's just say, okay, that's a great example. So, okay, so we have a product for the beach. I love that. Whoever put hearts in there, that was cool. That was really cool. Um, and that was awesome. Okay, so so let's take a step back. Okay, so you have a product, right? You have your product. It's about the beach and it's a chair that turns into a wagon. So that in itself, you're going to want to focus on. You start thinking about like, okay, so who do I target? So who do I target? So you can target depending on, you maybe you want to target an age group, maybe people maybe 21 plus, that kind of thing. Because you think about when you're trying to figure out like who's going to buy this product, like obviously you don't want to target really any less than maybe like at the very lowest, I wouldn't target less than 18 years old because, I mean, you want people to be on Facebook that have their own money or their own financial situation where they can spend, whether it be a credit card or a debit card. So they got to have money. So definitely families. Yep. So you want like, parents or grandparents or, whoever, like guardians, that kind of thing. You definitely you want to target them. And then maybe what you can do is, you don't necessarily have to target, like, let's just say you're going to target like just the USA, for example. So you don't have to necessarily target like the coast. You can target like the entire US because, everybody loves going to the beach. Well, a lot of people love going to the beach, not everybody. And so then you could say, okay, so we want to target people of this age and we want to target people that potentially have jobs. Yep, you're right. You're right. It is older people on Facebook now. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. So, hey, you could potentially do like, okay, let's say you want to do your first ad on to target people who are retirees, right? So you want to target the people who are retirees. So let's just say, what's retirement age? We'll just say like, let's target people like 55 to 60 plus, right? We'll target those people. And it doesn't matter. We can target, whoever from, the entire US, we'll just say for this example, and 65. Okay. All right. All right, that's good. So you target so you can with Facebook you can get that granular. Like you can say, okay, I want people that are 65 plus, that have a family, that live in the US or even like in you can even say, okay, I want you to target like Florida or I want you to target up and down the East Coast. So like if you want to do California, Oregon, um, Washington State, or you could do like Florida, you could do the Carolinas, you could get that granular on Facebook. Um, so that's the cool part is so let's just say you have that. So the next thing you want to do is um, you can actually you want to get your affiliate link. So we're just going to use Amazon as our example today because like we've kind of said, everybody knows Amazon, so you don't have to really sell anybody to click on Amazon. Um, if they even see like the Amazon link, they're like, okay, it's Amazon, whatever, it's all good. So they're gonna click on the link. So another thing that I would say when you're creating like, let's just say, you know, Chromium, we're talking about Facebook. So actually, sorry, a couple of you were talking about Facebook. So let's just say you create, so first you have to create a post, right? So you need to create a post, which basically is like, if you're on Facebook, you type in something you want to say. So you can do like a little blurb or share your experience about it, or you can share just something about like this wagon that turns into a chair. And sorry, beach chair that turns into a wagon. And the purpose of kind of putting some detailed information into your post itself is that you want to make sure that it doesn't come across as like spammy and people are like, oh, what are you doing, this is just you're just trying to get me to click on this thing. If you make it, and the other secret I was going to say was you don't put the affiliate link in the post itself because Facebook is notorious, they're absolutely notorious for just basically doing the red flag and saying, okay, I don't want that. That's not allowed in our platform. So beach transformers, I think you're onto something. I gotta give me some water after that. So yeah, so what let's see, where were we? Sorry. So when you write your post, you can write, you know, your experience, or you can give like a pros and cons list, or you can really kind of go through and you could, you know, really sharing your experience and giving that like real world, like, hey, this is my experience with this beach. What I already forgot what it was, a beach chair with the wheels, or a wagon. Was that what it was? Sorry. And thank you. I'm gonna do that. I could do that right there. Yeah, that's awesome. Make a dad joke out of that one. That's perfect. So, um, then what you want to do is once you have your post set, that kind of thing. So then you just come down to the comments, and this is kind of like the little trick that I've used to where Facebook, they they when they have the robots or whatever kind of, you know, crawl your Facebook posts. If you put the affiliate link in the comments, so like in the first comment, it's you have a better chance of having your post stay or stick, so where they don't flag it. Um, I mean, obviously, if we're talking about this is on your main feed, like your personal Facebook feed kind of thing, then I really don't think that Facebook would, they wouldn't mess with you as far as like removing your post or flagging it. But if you were going to post it in some sort of a Facebook group with like hundreds of thousands of other people, then you just got to be careful. You don't want to, you want to make sure that, you know, you're posting the affiliate link in the comment down below. I think that's why people say like post it in the comment or whatever, you know, because that's kind of, since it's not in the main core of like the post itself. If it's in the comments, it's easier to kind of get lost, but like that's not such a bad thing. So you want to definitely make sure that, you know, you kind of have it tucked in there so it doesn't get flagged. So is that Chromiomi and Kusasi? Is that okay? So you would need permission. The question is, you would need permission in a group to post it though, right? Isn't that right? So I've been in some groups that are um, like, you know, really open public, that kind of thing, as far as like there's no rules, which I think can kind of be good and bad. So some groups allow you to just kind of post whatever the heck you want, but other groups definitely have like moderators or like admins as part of the Facebook group, and they definitely will have the posts go through like a filter, and like a human has to approve it. So it's really kind of hit or miss. It really depends on like, I would say the bigger the group, the higher the likelihood that there is some sort of a mod or like a administrator that's kind of going through and actually saying, okay, this is spam, spam, not spam, not spam. You know, this is legit. So yeah, I mean, so if you're in a Facebook group, I mean, if you kind of build up your reputation in this group and you've kind of post regular things and you don't just jump in there and start posting affiliate links and that kind of thing, if you actually provide, let's just say, for example, you know, we're going to go with the beach theme here. So if you post pictures of like super cool like caves off the off of like Costa Rica or something, and like, you know, you're posting underwater shark photos and that kind of thing. If you're building that trust and you're building that relationship with these people in this group, I think they're more likely to accept a post that has a link in it. But still, at that point, I still wouldn't put it in the main post. I would still put it in the comments below. So that's something that I think is important as far as like when you're going through and you're actually like crafting a post, you want to make sure that you do it the right way, right? So you want to make sure that it's not just it can't be in a spammy way. Um, so you want to make sure it's not spammy and it's something that's legitimate. Because the last thing you want to do is you don't want to get kicked out, right? You want to get kicked out of the group. So that's just something you got to think about too. So you want to make sure that you don't get kicked out. Okay, so sis actually asked permission to post something once, and they said the mods wouldn't allow it, but she got a private message. Yep, that's true too. I've seen that before too, to where you that happens. I mean, some of these groups are like really sticklers about when they're not gonna allow any kind of post with any kind of link whatsoever, which is fine. I mean, you know, they want to try to keep the group as you know, normal as, or as safe as possible, that kind of thing. um so that's awesome. She got sales too. Sweetums, what was it, like affiliate marketing, or was it like print on demand? What was the like the medium or like the platform that that's awesome. That's super cool. Okay, print on demand. Awesome. Cool. No, that's very cool. Yeah, I've seen that before. There's a group. Actually, there's a YouTube group actually that I'm a part of. And they also hello, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. Really appreciate it. We're talking about affiliate marketing and promoting your links. So if you have any questions, please feel free to just ask any question in the chat. It's totally informal. It's all good. So thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. So Sweetums, was it like a one-time thing that she got sorry. Um trying to make money on. Okay. Yeah, no. So you've come to the right place, right? So have you heard of affiliate marketing before? Is that something that you've kind of heard around like as like a business model? Oh, trying to sell snacks in my school. That's cool. All right. Hey, any way that you can kind of get in there and start learning the mindset of the business, I think that's awesome. That's super cool. Great job if you're able to actually sell snacks and make, are you making a little bit of money or okay. She got sales and then that person promoted her store. Oh, that's cool. See, that's it. That's the thing is like you never know who's gonna be in these groups as far as like kind of they like your thing or they like whatever you're promoting or they want to be a part of it, they want to support you. Yeah, totally. As long as you don't come across as like spammy, that kind of thing, I think it's all good. I've seen people make like $80 a day. So STQB, is that are you talking about online or are you talking about like is that online or is that in person? Like physically in person at school? Just curious. Cash. Oh yeah, yeah, I got you. Okay, Cash, the Cash App. Yeah, I know Cash App. Cool. Cool. Okay. No, that's awesome. So like, are you getting snacks from like, like Costco or like Sam's Club or like a wholesale kind of store for like you're buying in bulk and then you're selling individually or that's pretty cool. That's awesome. That you have that entrepreneurial spirit, that mind to try to make some extra money. Yeah, when I was in high school, I think I just mowed lawns, you know, and shoveled snow. That's cool, but I'm so glad that like, now we have technology like the Cash App, like Venmo, like Zelle. Oh, a bag of snacks. Cool. Do you make the snacks yourself or is it like prepackaged snacks? Like something you buy from the store or that's awesome. Chromie homie, you and me both. That's cool. Okay, good job. So, are you kind of looking to kind of get your feet wet into like online business, that kind of thing, online marketing? Is that kind of what you're kind of thinking? Like, that's cool. That's really cool. It probably lost. So you planned it and it probably lost 30 just restocking. Okay, so you lost $30 restocking. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious about that too. How do you set like what can you like if you don't mind, can you give us an example of what you sell? Like what like just like what's an example of something you would sell? Like some kind of snack. Okay, cool. More that's awesome. More power to you. I wish you good luck. That's awesome. Good for you for stepping up and trying to make some extra money. That is awesome. You're doing the right thing. It doesn't matter what it is as long as it's, as long as it's legal, it's all good. So good for you. Like, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, right on. Awesome. That's super cool. Okay, people enjoy it. Pop it off. I'm about to show my age. I got you. Cool. No, that's cool. So that's really cool. Right on. So is there a particular Takis or hot Cheetos that people like? They poppin'. Poppin'? Wait, that's not like Mary Poppins, right? Poppin'. So what does poppin' mean? Oh, is that what that means? Like they're one of the best sellers? Not poppin' like the kids pop the bags open? Lime hot Ooh, yeah, okay. Yeah. All right. I'm really glad that you joined this live stream tonight. You're really educating me, especially. Like they're flying off the shelves. No. I love it. I love this. Okay. Bye. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. That's the thing. That's the beautiful thing about this is that you never know what you're gonna get. You're live. Like we're live, right? We're live, and who knows who's gonna show up, right? That's awesome. But hey, everybody's welcome. As long as you're respectful of the other people in the community and in the chat, it's all good. So, yeah, that did. That totally did. Where the heck were we? I don't even remember. Okay, okay. All right. So, sorry. I think I need some water after that. I feel like I need some lime Cheetos or something. All right. If anybody missed that and you want to see that replay, watch a replay. Okay, we're about 47 minutes in. Watch a replay. Thank you for the red hearts, whoever did that. That was awesome. Okay, so let's get back to affiliate marketing here. But as always, obviously, we love everybody coming in. Just be cool with your chats, and we're good. I love just talking about whatever. So, okay, so I think the last thing we talked about was, does Pinterest allow promoting affiliate links? Um, and the answer is yes. So Pinterest does allow promoting affiliate links. That's it. All right. Who wants to? You want to do some? You know what? Actually, that's funny, Chromie Homie, because you probably can. If you're an Amazon associate, you can probably find some kind of like lime Cheetos or something online, and you could totally do that. You could promote that link, and you could get paid to sell poppin' lime Cheetos. Like no joke. That's the cool part about like, I mean, specifically with Amazon, they have everything under the sun. So if you want to go, grow me homie, if you want to go and sign up for affiliate marketing, or I mean, you want to sign up for Amazon Associates and you want to get yourself some lime hot Cheetos or whatever it was, sell it to Europe. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, that might be a new thing out there. I don't know. I don't know if they have those like worldwide or not, but so okay. So Pinterest does allow promoting affiliate links. So you just got to be smart about it, basically. So, um, yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, that would probably go all over the place. I think. Who knows about that? So, so if you're on Pinterest and you want to promote affiliate links, you absolutely can. So we talked a little bit earlier about just going through and setting, you need a couple things in your description. So you want the actual disclaimer in your description that, hey, this is an affiliate link. So the link that you're going to click on this pin is going to go out to an external site. You don't have to necessarily say that, but basically what you do want to say is, I may get a cut, or I may get a cut, or you may get it, whoever's doing it, from your point of view, you may get a cut of whatever the sell is. So That's just something you got to keep in mind. You want to do that. Remember, don't use just regular stock images from Amazon. You want to customize those and kind of create a template for those. And then the last thing, as far as like selling is, you want to make sure that you're not spamming, right? So you don't want to put an affiliate link in every single one of your pins. You want to build up a nice catalog of pins or like a nice kind of group of pins to where you can actually have people come in and learn something or bring value or have some kind of benefit and not just try to sell something to somebody, right? So what I always suggest is if you're just starting on Pinterest and you're brand new and you don't have any experience with affiliate marketing, to really kind of warm up, if you will, a Pinterest account from the ground up, I would say create about 20 to 30 like high quality pins that bring value, that have high quality images, and you really want to give it some good like kind of meat and potatoes, as they say in the description, and give people a reason to click on it. Like if it's like a super cool photo of like, wildlife or something on the African safari or something, you really want to give somebody an opportunity to click and to draw them in. So the more you do that, the more monthly visitors you're going to get organically just by having some cool stuff, right? It doesn't have to be anything special. Like you don't have to sit there for hours on end and just design these crazy pins, like really it's just use your own creativity, whatever you think would kind of, draw somebody in. And it's all about testing, right? Testing is going to be your best friend on any social media platform as far as affiliate marketing goes. So there's various things that you can promote. Um, Print on demand is also a incredibly lucrative business opportunity to integrate with Pinterest because the last that I heard there was like over 450 million people like every month on Pinterest. Like that's not even just like, hey, that'd be cool to say out loud on a live stream. I mean, that's legit. I mean, there's over 450 million people like every month on Pinterest. So that's a heck of a lot of eyeballs, right? So, okay, Kimo says, what do you mean by bring value? So bring value basically means you're educating or you're teaching or you're trying to show like you're giving detail about what the pin is about. So you want to go through and you actually want to give your real life experience, or you want to actually have say something about the image or the video or whatever you're putting as your pin. Bringing value is basically like teaching somebody something or giving them facts or drawing them um, in terms of don't just say, okay, click my link or whatever. You need to really have some good content in the description of the pin. So basically that's kind of what value is if somebody clicks on your pin, you want them to take away something from the pin. So they learn maybe a fact, a cool fact about, birds or whatever, or night vision goggles or something, or baseball. You want them to actually like come away with something that they didn't know before they clicked on it. So, whether it be like a little tidbit or, something that they can, draw from. So just a little bit of, excuse me, a little bit of, I think, common sense kind of goes into the pin itself. Not just the design, but also like the description. You want to make sure that when somebody clicks on it, they don't click off right away and be like, "Oh, this is crap. This is like, this design is garbage." That you want to give them something to read or something to laugh. I mean, people like, there's definitely a lot more need for laughter, I think, nowadays. So, like, if it's a funny joke or a funny animal picture or whatever it is, depending on what your account or your niche is, your topic. So that's kind of what I meant about value. So um, just want to say thank you guys so much for joining, coming in here. And if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, that would be awesome. We appreciate it. We're talking about how to promote your affiliate links to earn passive income. So if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the chat. I would absolutely say so. Do dad jokes bring value? Yes. I love dad jokes. Yep. Yes, they do. The cool thing about dad jokes is like, I think even if you're not maybe you're not you don't have a family or you're not a dad or whatever. I mean, I think some people just like stupid humor, right? Like stupid jokes or stupid crap that they find funny. I mean, I personally have a problem with laughing at a lot of stuff that probably isn't the funniest. Doesn't necessarily mean it's bad or it's wrong or dirty or anything, but it's just stupid. And I think, I like that. I mean, I like being able to like have fun and have a sense of humor and be able to laugh and take be light. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Be light about stuff. Not take things so seriously. So, okay. So we're gonna go on to our next question here, and yep, you're right. You're absolutely right. Absolutely. So better laugh than cry. 100%. Totally. Totally agree with that. So, okay. So the next one we have up is, can I use Reddit to promote affiliate links? And this is one of those, I think, kind of untapped in a sense. I think this can go either way. So if you're not familiar with Reddit, um, it's almost kind of like, and if anybody in the chat, correct me please if I'm wrong, but I think it's like, think about like the new kind of like 2024, but like a bulletin board from like the 90s. Um, and I apologize if you're in the chat and you're younger than that, you don't know what that is. It's basically like kind of like a text kind of version of like um, you know, a thread, like a thread of people talking about leaving comments and stuff. So you basically type something or you can put a picture or something and then people can comment below it. But it's super simple, super basic. It's a very easy layout to follow and to see. Um, yep. Right on. So I think with Reddit, it's funny because there's so much spam and there's so much like kind of garbage and stuff on there that sometimes it's hard to kind of sift through like what is real and what's not. So I think like with the other platforms that we've already talked about, as long as you're bringing value and you're actually going through so with Reddit, a lot of the every topic or every individual they call it, what do they call it? I'm trying to think. Does anybody know what they call it? Like what do they call it? Like it's not like a topic, is it? Or a form? Like an individual, like let's say like cars or like bird watching. What do they call that? Thread? Thread? Okay. So an individual thread, right? Like a thread is like a topic, right? Um or like a category or something. So okay. So sorry, as you can tell, I don't go on Reddit that often, but yes, you can absolutely post affiliate links. So, kind of like with Facebook and Facebook groups, um, that kind of thing. I mean, you got to kind of watch out like which Reddit forum you're a part of, because they might have very strict rules as far as hey, you can't post any links or that kind of thing. So you really have to read the rules and you have to have a certain amount of time or prove that you're there for the right reasons as far as I think they call it like karma. So like it's like upvotes or like points or I'm like butchering it. So anybody in the chat, you can totally like razz me. I mean, I'm not really big on Reddit, but I'm just trying to explain it as best I can. So really basically you read the rules. Um, yep, yep, exactly. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one, Kusasi. Um, so yeah, I mean, but you can. So back to the question, you can definitely promote affiliate links on Reddit. There is a lot of spam on there, so I think the chance of having it somebody really clicking on your link may or may not be high likelihood. I mean, it's always possible, but I think there's really kind of like it's really like a testing thing. You definitely don't want to be that same person to where you're spamming the heck out of a Reddit form. You don't want to just post your links anywhere, like just all over the place. So I think that's kind of that's a common theme. Like you want to bring value and you want to actually have something for people to actually talk about. So I think the more that you build that reputation and the trust and they know you, they like you, and they trust you kind of thing. If you have that, then I think people are more prone to support you by maybe clicking your link, maybe either inadvertently or indirectly, So Kumo, I think you do. It depends on what Reddit forum you're a part of or you want to post on, because I think the general rule is like the bigger the forum, meaning like anytime that you have like a Reddit page that has, let's just say maybe 5 to 10, no, not five, but maybe 10, 20, 50,000 people, members or more, the bigger you can, it's a safe bet that there's going to be mods that are going to probably, you know, squash your affiliate link. So but people do it. I mean, people do it all the time, and that's okay. But I don't know. Is that the? I guess there's no such thing as bad traffic, right? Especially with Amazon, because if you guys don't know, if you're a member of Amazon Associates, and you post an Amazon link somewhere, and let's just say person one clicks it, and all you want to do is get them to Amazon, because if they put like five things in their cart, they don't even have to purchase the thing that you promoted. Um, but anything that they have in their cart, if they click your link, then you have an opportunity. You'll make a cut of, whatever it is. So um, yeah, no, that's why I primarily use Amazon, because of that 24-hour cookie, and there's a lot going around that Amazon, the commissions are really low, and they are. I mean, they are. The commissions are low, but you figure you get a couple hundred people clicking your links a day, and that's going to add up quickly, right? And the fair thing is you don't know exactly how much people have in their cart already. So let's just say they already stocked like maybe five, six, seven items in their cart, and then they just happen to come across your affiliate link and they click it, and it doesn't matter that they don't buy the bird watching goggles that you were trying to promote, because anything that they have in their cart, um, you'll get a cut of as long as they check out. So they just have to click your link and then attach their account to it's called like a cookie. So once they click your link, then that cookie goes with them, that individual buyer. So um, that's a way that you can kind of maximize. It's kind of like a gamble, like rolling the dice, right? You don't know what somebody already has in their cart. So sorry, that's a long-winded answer to say yes, you can absolutely promote affiliate links on Reddit. So excuse me one second, I'm just gonna get some water. We got Chromie Homie over here getting some hot Cheetos and cookies. What if you put the hot Cheetos on the cookies? No? I don't know. Okay. I might be the freak. There we go. I think I'm the freak over here. So, okay. So, okay. No problem. So, how do you get paid? Kusasi, that's a question. How do you get paid? Okay, so we'll start with, so every affiliate marketplace, they have their own way to pay you out. So for example, with Amazon or like ClickBank, those are the two biggest ones that I use. So I'll just use those as an example. You can actually choose whether you want to be paid like direct deposit. So you can set up like through Amazon, you can set up your direct bank account. You can set up I believe you can do PayPal, and you might be able to do like through a check possibly, but you would get paid however you choose to set it up. So for me personally, what I did was I just used my bank account information, the routing and the account number, and through Amazon. So you're in Amazon, and on your Amazon Associates dashboard, you would set that up in the settings. So that way Amazon knows. So you basically do that when you sign up for your Amazon Associates account. You want to make sure you have all of your payments and everything set up. Um, so when you do get money or when you get commissions, there's no delay. There's that kind of thing. So with Amazon, let's say for example that somebody clicks one of your Amazon links and they buy something. So January 1st they buy something. So you're not gonna, let's just say you made like $2 from that commission. So you're not gonna see that $2 go into your bank account until basically like early to mid February. So they're like a full month, to like a month and a half behind in terms of depositing the money into your account. And that's pretty standard, I think, for most of these affiliate marketplaces. Like ClickBank is another big one. Um, so, hey, Frederick, thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Um, so ClickBank, you can choose if you want to. Same thing. I mean, a lot of these affiliate marketplaces they use you can do PayPal, you can do bank account, or I don't know that you can do like Zelle or like Venmo. I don't think so. I think it's either PayPal or bank account, that kind of thing. So mainly PayPal. Stripe is another one. Stripe is another way to get paid. It's a payment processor like a PayPal, like a Venmo, that kind of thing. But it does credit card processing. So the main three would probably be directly to a bank account, or Stripe, or PayPal in terms of getting paid. So really, it just depends on the actual affiliate marketplace. So um, basically, what you want to do is you want to get all that stuff set up before you start promoting your products. So when you go through, okay, so Kasasi says, what about taxes? Is there any amount you have to make before you declare that income? So for taxes, just, a little disclaimer, I'm definitely not a CPA, not a tax professional or expert, but I believe Amazon does send you a 1099 as far as like what your income is. I think it does have to hit a certain threshold. And I believe it is, I want to say, and please don't quote me on this 100%, but I believe it's like between 1,000 and maybe $1,500 of profit, and then they send you a 1099. I don't know 100% for sure if that's true. I don't know the threshold, but they definitely will 1099 you for sure. Basically, send you that tax form, and then that's what you would report to the IRS like the following year. So um, that's definitely something that you want to make sure that you kind of set aside some money once you hit a threshold. Um, you know what? I'm gonna find out one second. Let me just search that real quick. I want to know for you guys. So okay, okay. Let's see if we can find out here live. Okay, so okay, okay. I don't think I'm not searching for the right thing, but you know what? Kusasi, I will get back to you on that, okay? So I will in this video under the comments, I will post the response to that, okay? I'll research that for you and I'll get back to you on that because I'm not sure. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. Um, but I will definitely get back to you and I'll post it. Sure. No problem. Okay. Okay. So next question we got was, does that answer all your questions? I just don't want I don't want to move on without answering everything, Kusasi. Chromie homie, welcome back. Did you get the snacks? Did you get all your snacks? What'd you get for a snack? What did you get for a snack? You wanted those cookies and those Cheetos. That's so funny. Wingstop, nice, very nice. All right, so what is your favorites? What's your favorite flavors from Wingstop? What do you like? What do you like to get? So I personally am kind of a like plain Jane boring. I like medium. Just keep it simple. I don't really like to venture out too much, but so I like medium wings from Wingstop. Anybody else that hopped on this live chat, this live stream? Anybody else like wings? Wingstop? Boneless and the dip. Oh yeah, ranch and parmesan. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Thank you guys for joining out here. If you popped in, we're talking about promoting affiliate links for Amazon affiliate marketing. Not just Amazon, but promoting your affiliate links for Amazon. I said it again, not just for Amazon, but promoting affiliate links to earn passive income. So, well, that dropped quickly. That went from like 23 to 12. That's all right. Sorry, you don't like wings. Okay, so all right. I'm hungry now. Okay. Um, okay, so the next question is, I love this. I love doing these lives because you guys can probably see it too, right? It was a food talk. Food talk. There we go. Boom. Back up to 22. I'm not talking food anymore. Okay, so how can I use LinkedIn to promote my affiliate links? So if you're not familiar with LinkedIn, LinkedIn is a business platform for business professionals out there, and it's free. It's free to sign up, and there is a lot of great free resources you can use within LinkedIn to promote affiliate links. So I think, unlike Facebook, LinkedIn is definitely like more for the professional, so business professionals. So you're going to get people that you think on the surface are a little more serious about talking about different things. So within LinkedIn, you can join groups. They have groups that you can join for free. You can create a group if you want. You can also post on your main feed. No, you're good, Chromie homie. It's all good. You're good. You can create a thing. You can create a post on your personal feed, or you can create a group. So what I like to do, how I like to promote affiliate links on LinkedIn for free, is join different groups. So you can search by hashtags. If you're on LinkedIn, search by a hashtag, and then you can go through and you can actually join groups based on the hashtags. So if you want to do that, you can either follow the hashtag, or for example, if you wanted to use affiliate marketing as a hashtag, you can actually follow that. So anytime that anybody posts anything about affiliate marketing and they create a post and they put that hashtag affiliate marketing in their post, um, then they will see yours if that's what you put in there. So remember, you really don't want to put affiliate links in the body of the post. You want to put them in the comments, because you really don't want, not that LinkedIn would probably flag. I mean, Facebook would probably flag them before LinkedIn would, but I would say if you want to just go through, make sure you put it in the body, and that way, or put the affiliate link in the comments down below. So it kind of gets not necessarily buried, but you want to make sure that, it's not in the body. So if there is any kind of like bots or anything that are scanning or crawling the LinkedIn post, you want to make sure that it doesn't see your affiliate link, because obviously some of these links are going to be really small, right? The Amazon links are really short, and they look, to the untrained eye, they can look really spammy, but you just want to make sure that you're not blasting them all over the place. So, so to recap, so LinkedIn, you can do groups and you can do your personal feed. So if you have more connections through work and that kind of thing on LinkedIn, let's say you have a couple thousand connections on LinkedIn through your network, but you don't have that many friends on Facebook. That's kind of the reason why I would go more towards LinkedIn. But I mean, granted, you don't want to do a post and say, can you mask the links with a shorter URL like Bitly? Yeah, you could. You actually could. You can mask the link if you want. I do actually think that LinkedIn now kind of creates their own like little baby link, like basically like it's a shortened version of LinkedIn.com basically. And so the visual, like if you look at the link, the text of the link, it's actually like LNKD or something, or it's something to that effect. I mean, LinkedIn definitely makes their own version of a short link. So regardless of what the link is, LinkedIn will now automatically shorten it. I've had that happen recently in the last couple months, to where I put in a link directly to Amazon, or even like out to like a blog post, and LinkedIn shortened it, and they put their own like little spin on it. So I don't know if that would really kind of give you any more like firepower, so to speak, in order to make it seem more legit, because if LinkedIn just changes it anyway, then I think it doesn't really matter, as long as you don't want to have like a really spammy link in the first place, and then have LinkedIn try to cover it up. So you want to make sure that the link is valid and legitimate from a legitimate affiliate marketplace. I'm just gonna refill my water real quick. So thank you guys for joining in. Really appreciate it. We're talking about how to promote your affiliate links, earn passive income. So if anybody has any questions, please feel free to drop them in the chat. I'm just gonna refill my water real quick. Okay, so Kumo, sure. What's your question? Okay, is it really worth spending money on ads? I If you can do it for free. So I think as a beginner, let's just say, for example, you're a beginner and you're just getting started with affiliate marketing, I would say no, it's not worth it to spend money on ads. And I say that because you don't really know what you're doing, as far as like, regardless of what ad platform you're going to use, whether it's Google ads, Facebook ads, whatever it is, doesn't matter. I would say if you're a beginner, don't mess with ads, because you're still trying to learn like the online business, how affiliate marketing works as a whole. Um, and then if you throw on top of that, trying to figure out ads in itself is something totally different from affiliate marketing. So that's kind of like a bolt on, like leveling up your affiliate marketing, I guess, kind of business. So I would say if you have experience and you've been doing it for a couple years and you're ready to kind of level up your, widen your audience and broaden your, kind of widen the net, so to speak, then I think it's worth it. If you do have some disposable income, meaning like you have, X amount of money. Let's just say you have $100 a month to spend on ads. And if you lose that entire $100 on ads, you're not going to be hurting, right? It's not gonna hit the wallet hard. So if that's the case, then I would say absolutely go spend, try ads, try doing some different testing on whatever platform you like. But if you're just getting started, I wouldn't spend money on ads. I think, I don't want to say it's a waste of time, but I think there's a huge learning curve with the running ads. Um, and that's something that I think you have to be willing to learn. And it can be easy depending on how quickly you pick up things, but um, it really depends on the individual. What you're looking for. I mean, if you're a beginner, there's absolutely no reason why you can't or you shouldn't try to run ads. I mean, I definitely don't want to discourage you um, from running ads, but I just feel like if this is already a big learning curve as it is, it might get somebody more overwhelmed if they barely even know the fundamentals with affiliate marketing and how it works and how you pick your products and how you're promoting your products, that kind of thing. So hopefully that kind of makes sense and kind of gives you a little bit of insight into kind of the thought process with running ads. So thank you guys for joining in. Really appreciate it. How do you learn how to market with ads? So I think the first place I would send everybody, doesn't matter your experience level, is YouTube because it's free and because you can get the fundamentals. You can learn. You can just search. You can search. A bunch of different YouTubers, whoever you like, or if you don't even know anybody that does ads, you can just search and just try to find out answers to your specific questions, like how do you start, where do you get started, how do you set up, maybe like Facebook ads or Pinterest ads, that kind of thing. Um, Hey, Maldi, good to see you. I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name. I apologize. Thank you so much for joining. Every time I see a comment come in from you, it just makes my day. So thank you so very much for your support. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. So should we have a website to start affiliate marketing is a question. You don't have to. You don't have to have a website. I think that's a common misconception. I mean, you hear, okay, you start a website because, that's something that might make it easier for people to like, read an article and then click an affiliate link, that kind of thing. Um, that's definitely something that could be a bonus. Some people start with a website and then they move on to social media as far as to like promote their affiliate links on social media. But to be very clear, you definitely do not have to have a website for sure, a blog or a website. You don't need it to do affiliate marketing. But kind of on the flip side, you do need to have some sort of a excuse me, some sort of a following or some sort of, it doesn't have to be big, it just has to be some sort of a presence online. So for example, with like if you're going to sign up for any affiliate program, Amazon Associates or whatever, when you sign up for these programs, you actually have to provide, some sort of social media account link or URL. You have to provide, it doesn't matter if it's a blog or a website or a social media, Facebook, Pinterest account, whatever it is, Instagram, TikTok, doesn't matter. But you have to have some sort of a presence, right? So you can't just, try to sign up to one of these programs and expect to be approved if you don't have any sort of like following or a blogger. Does that kind of make sense? Um, eh, it's kind of like, I know we, all of us, we kind of want to rush in. We want to rush in and actually start making money immediately. But I think there's something to be said about setting that foundation, and understanding, not just setting it up and like creating the accounts and creating the graphics and coming up with a logo and all that, but to actually like understand, you know, what products are you choosing? How do you choose the right products, or the right products doesn't exist. Like, how do you choose the right products for your niche? And how do you target to those people, right? you don't want to like, let's just say for example, you're looking for like bird watching, I don't know, bird watching binoculars. You don't want to try to sell binoculars to like a car person. I mean, chances are that they don't care about bird watching. So you have to really kind of you have to understand who your ideal audience is and who your ideal viewer is, if you're doing YouTube, um, and really kind of make content and cultivate all of your content for them, for that group of people. So does that kind of make sense? So I did, just for me personally, I did actually start with a blog. I started doing like a product review blog. Um, okay, so I'll get back to that story that I was telling. So the question is, how big of a following do you need? Do you need before you can start? So I would say, before you can start doing affiliate marketing, I would say at least a couple hundred. So whether it be a couple hundred followers, on Instagram or Facebook group, or 500 subscribers on YouTube, I would say about 4 or 500. That's kind of where I would kind of put that, as far as like having a good size to start with. Because if you have, let's say, 50 subscribers or 50 followers, the chances of somebody like an Amazon or another affiliate marketplace actually approving your application, um, it's not very likely. Just because they want to know that you're going to be able to market to a wider audience. So, okay. Okay. Chromie Homie says, I like to hear about the blog later. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. For sure. Um, Hi, Shrivardon. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Yeah, so I'm in the United States. That's where I am. So I'm in the US. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you popping in and joining this live stream. Um, we're talking about how to promote your affiliate links with affiliate marketing to earn passive income online. So if you have any questions, anybody out there, please feel free to drop a question or a comment or anything in the chat. Um, Super informal. It's all good. So if you guys have any questions, I'll answer it as best I possibly can. If I don't know the answer, you can always post a comment in this video, and the comment after the video is live, once the live's over, and I will get back to you, and I will follow up with you. Okay. So Chromiomi, I'll tell you a little bit about kind of my story in case you guys are interested. It's kind of nice to hear about how somebody started and how they actually got involved. So what I did was I started a product review blog, about nature. So the blog is actually called lovenaturereviews.com. So I hate the salesy stuff, but if you guys want to post that link, if anybody wants to check it out, it's lovenaturereviews.com. Um, if anybody's interested, no big deal. So I started out with a product review blog because I thought that was a way that I could actually learn about copywriting as far as writing articles and that kind of thing, but also at the same sense I could kind of strategically place affiliate links within the article so it wouldn't seem like it was, I mean, my intent was not to do it spammy anyway in the first place, but it's a lot less, I think, kind of spammy when you have an article and you're giving value and you're actually providing some sort of experience or something to somebody who they didn't know. So one of the things that I talked about in the product review, which I actually got, was this flashlight. It was kind of like a mag light flashlight, and it was a super high powered flashlight. I love talking about it. Thank you, Sweetums. Appreciate it very much. So yeah, if you guys want to go check that out, no big deal. Obviously, no obligation. Just if you were wondering what it looks like, it's still online. So anyway, so the flashlight was like this super high powered flashlight, and it was so cool to like research and find out about it, and like I was actually having a good time like learning about these couple different flashlights. And the whole topic of the specific blog article was about like, talking about what flashlight had the most like lumens, like would be the brightest for somebody who is outside in nature at nighttime or whatever, like camping or that kind of thing. So what flashlight basically would keep you safe? Appreciate it. Thank you. What flashlight would keep you safe in terms of being able to protect you, in size wise, but also like as a safety item for if you needed to, you know, for example, ward off like an animal or something. Anyway, so it's a product review blog, and the whole point of that was to have a main blog post basically telling about an experience and sharing about the product itself, but then not putting any affiliate links on there. So, or not putting, maybe just putting like one every couple of blog article, because you definitely, I didn't want to like just spam all the blog articles with a bunch of affiliate links because nobody wants to read that. I mean, people can see through that stuff, right? I mean, if you sit there and you have all these links, then, I mean, obviously it's, people are smart. They're going to be like, well, you're just trying to get somebody to click on that. So you definitely want it to flow smoothly and have somebody actually enjoy the read. So they're going to the website, they're actually learning something. You got some really high quality pictures and videos, and then maybe even some personal experiences or stories or that kind of thing. So you really want it to be like fully immersive in terms of actually having. So, okay. So which one is more effective, physical or digital products? So I would say definitely um, both. I think both actually have their place. But for me personally, I would have to say physical only because um, people tend to use physical products for like their everyday life um, versus, you know, what I mean is like physical products for me personally directly correlates to Amazon. So Amazon Associates. Because physical products could be something like toilet paper, or it could be like diapers for a child, or it could be, a baseball bat, or it could be something like that, like things that people use every day, bath towel, whatever. And that's things, when you have, they call them like evergreen products, like things that people use all the time, every day, no matter what, doesn't matter where you live. Those are probably the best for me, physical products, but I think digital products definitely have their own, special place as far as like online, as far as like affiliate marketing. Um, and the cool part about digital products is if you're the one that's creating them, then you basically create the template or the outline or the structure of the product or whatever it is, and you make it editable, and then you sell it. So you spend the time and the effort creating it one time, and then you basically reap the rewards, meaning you get the money. So in terms of like kind of like a set it and forget it type thing, I would definitely say digital products are the way to go if you have more of a creative mind and you really have an idea of what people are looking for as far as like whether it be maybe, I've seen digital planners, I've seen like digital art people create. I've seen everything under the sun that you can imagine. I mean, even even along the lines of like print on demand would be like a digital product, in a sense of like, you're creating the design, you're coming up with it, but you're putting it on a physical product, but you're still creating that design. So that could also kind of land in both, I think, baskets, if you will. So um did that answer your question? Hopefully that kind of went into a little bit of detail to kind of help you decide physical or digital. I mean, I would say both for sure. It really depends on kind of who you're targeting and what your niche is, as far as like where I would start. Okay, so I'm gonna pause for a sec. You guys have any questions out there? Anybody have any other questions? I have a couple other questions that came in, and I'd be happy to answer your guys' questions here in the live chat. Otherwise, we can jump over here to the other questions. And it doesn't necessarily have to be about affiliate marketing. I mean, anything that, anything about making money online. If you have any questions about that, I'll answer to the best of my ability, and we can kind of go from there. Okay, so the next question that I have is, okay, so Kasusi Kasasi. Sorry, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Um, have you found that using ads has been lucrative for you personally? So, yes, it has. Not recently. I haven't run ads. When I run ads, I usually run ads on either Pinterest or Facebook, and I would say it's basically like the step over break even for me on Facebook. There was a time when I was doing drop shipping, and I was doing these little dog, kind of like light up dog collars. Excuse me. And I actually reached out to I had somebody on Fiverr that I reached out to kind of create like a little promo video for me, a short little ad video, and then in return I put that on a Facebook ad. And I got a lot of sales. I mean, I think I sold it for like 19 or I sold it for like 19 or like $20, something like that. And then I bought it from a online store called AliExpress. And I I ended up buying it for like $3 or $4 and selling it for like 19 or 20. So I made a couple $100. And ads just helped to get more eyeballs on that. I wouldn't say because I didn't have that budget for ads to really run ads the way I wanted to, meaning like to run like 50, $7,500 a day. I really wanted to, reach a wider audience. I just didn't have the money for that. So I'd say it did work for sure. I just kind of ran out of money to test with as far as like to widen my audience. But yes, it definitely was lucrative in terms of I would say, I was a beginner, so I was making a couple $100 um probably every couple of weeks. So that was that was definitely a good haul for me for sure. Okay. So the question is I want to work as an affiliate marketer from Egypt, but I do not know how to start. And what are the gaps that are no one knows about in this field? So great question. So welcome. First off, welcome. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Um, so to start affiliate marketing, really you can do it from anywhere. The first thing that I would do for you is I'm not sure exactly if Amazon, because I like to recommend Amazon Associates to everybody because it's so easy to start. So I don't know if Amazon is set up for Egypt. If they're not, what you can do is you can search on Google for maybe like the best, literally, you can type in the best affiliate marketing programs for Egypt. And then you can just replace Egypt with whatever country you're in. I would start there because I was helping a subscriber the other day, or kind of giving them some advice. They're from New Zealand, and Amazon isn't in New Zealand, or it didn't. It sounded like they couldn't sign up for Amazon Associates, so I was just going through and trying to help them, assist them as to a different affiliate marketplace that would be somewhat similar to Amazon in the United States. So that's kind of where I would start. I mean, I- there we have a lot of videos on this channel that talk about affiliate marketing, just kind of like basic kind of wrap up videos. So you're more than welcome to watch some of those videos if you'd like. So basically, where to start would be to find out where what affiliate marketplace you could join. So basically go into Google and type in best affiliate marketplace for, and then type in your country. That way you're not spinning in circles trying to figure out who you can apply to, like an Amazon or like a Walmart or that kind of thing. So you first need to know in Egypt who you can actually to apply for, that kind of thing. And then what are the gaps that no one knows about in this field? um, so I mean the gaps for sure. I think there's a lot of misinformation out there. Um, one of the biggest things that I think you watch people online and they tell you you're gonna get rich overnight. You're gonna get rich quick. You can make hundreds of thousands of dollars every month. As a beginner, I don't think that's true. Um, I do believe that some people can get lucky, but I don't believe that. I think a lot of the gap is in information, is in being able to share information, understand. I think you have to understand, break it down into like kind of like baby steps and figure out exactly where do you want to start. So what platform do you want to start affiliate marketing on? Do you want to start a blog or a website, or would you start a social media account? So you really have to kind of figure out where you want to start as far as the where you can kind of get some traction. Um, So please let me know if that makes sense. If you want me to go a little deeper, if you wouldn't mind maybe giving me a little more detail, and I can kind of help kind of guide you a little bit better. Okay, so the next question that I have is is it easier to promote low or high ticket items, high ticket products or items? So that's the really that I think I don't, in a sense, I think you would think that it would be easier to promote low ticket items, just because you figure what's the likelihood of somebody that wants to buy, let's just say, a $2,000 desk, maybe like a automatic, a standing desk. We'll just say, for example. So I think there is a market and there is a specific niche for low ticket item uh, products and high ticket item products. I think it's just a matter of your experience. So if you have more experience with affiliate marketing, if you understand marketing and understand how it works, and understand the psychology of getting into the buyer's mindset and really trying to figure out what what is the product itself and who am I targeting. If you kind of know who you're targeting and you're able to kind of bring them in as far as like along for the ride and convince them that yeah, they should buy this product from you, then it doesn't matter if it's a low or high. If they trust you and if they feel like you know what you're talking about and you're reputable, then they'll buy from you. I think it's less about salesy and more about that kind of human interaction, that trust. um so Kusasi, yep. So by high ticket and low ticket, yes, price. So it would be the price of the item, the price of the product. So, something like, it could be even like a digital course, could be like a high ticket item. A digital course could be anywhere from two, three, $500, maybe upwards of maybe two, $3,000, and that's the thing is you're not just going to get any, kind of average person off the street. I don't know that they would just buy like a $2,000 course. I mean, you really have to target the individual, like the people that are into entrepreneurship, that want to make money online, that want to build a business, that want to work for themselves, that want to get out of the rat race and the 9 to 5 and that kind of thing. So you really have to know who you're targeting. And I think if you find out the right people to target that are interested in this, then you really don't have to do any selling. It's more about what is the quality of the product, whether it's digital or physical, that kind of thing. So I think it's really going to depend on um, whatever the product is, you know, in that kind of sense. So, um, sorry, just gonna get some water real quick. Okay, does that answer your question, Kusasi? I just want to make sure that was. Sorry, I'm just gonna. Okay. Is there a way to find good things to even market? Yeah, that's a great question. So, the best place to try to find something I think to market is um, finding out, like, Amazon has bestsellers. That's a good place to start. So a bestseller list for Amazon is really like the things that's selling for Amazon. So you know for sure that that's something that is going to sell for you because it's selling for Amazon. So you can kind of peruse that. So if you go to something like amazon.com/bestsellers, you're able to actually go and you can actually choose the products that you want to sell. Um, sorry about that. Okay, trying to find a charging cable here. I got a 20% on my battery on my phone. So let me see. Okay. Does anybody have any other questions here? I might run to grab a charger real quick. So I will be back. I'll be back in 1 second. I apologize for that. I just need to grab a charger. Let me see. I don't have one right here. So, okay, I will be right back. Sorry about that, you guys. I apologize. I just had to get a charger here. All right. Okay, I'm back. Thank you to the 20 people that stayed. I appreciate it. You know, this is live. It's all good. So I appreciate it. I'm a little out of breath because I was running. Let's see if that charges. Hopefully. Okay. Hopefully that's charging. Okay, we'll find out, I guess. Okay, so I love that. Disco, let's go. Anybody know disco? Just curious what those lights are. Oh, so these lights, these are they're Govee lights. So they're Govee TV light bar lights. So they're um they're pretty cool. They're just I think it was like 50, 60 bucks. Just something to kind of add a little bit of you know, flair to the video, that kind of thing. So okay, let's get back to the we'll get back to the questions here. Okay. Having all kinds of technical problems. My monitor shut off. There we go. Okay. All right. Well, we lost some people. That's okay. That's all right. So yeah, no, those lights. So, okay, I think I'm charging. I don't know. Hopefully I am. So it's plugged in. Should work. So, okay. Um, all right. Thank you, Sweetums. Appreciate it. So, okay, we're gonna go to the next question. So, the next one that we got is, can I start a thank you. Appreciate it, Sweetums. Um, can I start a YouTube channel to promote my affiliate links? So, and the answer is definitely yes, a resounding yes. And the cool part about that is like, you know, that could be so many different things, right? You can actually make that the format so many different ways. So whether that is something like you want to do a product review of something, or what you can do is, you know, even just put in affiliate links to like the equipment that you're using. So maybe like the camera, the lights, that kind of thing. You can also do really anything. I mean, anything under the sun. You know, a lot of the affiliate links that I get are from Amazon. So, and that's where I like to get them from Amazon because, you know, we go to Amazon every single day anyway, and it makes it easy. So, starting YouTube channel is a great way to promote affiliate links, and that's kind of more of when we were talking in the beginning about, you know, having a certain amount of audience or a certain amount of followers, that kind of thing. You do definitely need to have some sort of a following in order to kind of help promote that kind of thing. But so, but I mean, there's many different ways that you can promote on YouTube. Um, so, does anybody have any questions about that? You know, how do you kind of integrate YouTube? Just in case, I'm just curious. Anybody out there? Does anybody have a YouTube channel that we can shout out on the live? Anybody have one that they want to get promoted or give a shout out? I've even seen minimalists on YouTube sell things. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think the possibilities are endless. Like, you know, especially with YouTube, as far as like being able to promote anything. Um, it's something to where you can really get creative with it. And I think if you're using the products like in the video, or if you have like as part of your setup, I think it's really easy to actually go through and um, just say, hey, you know what's true? A lot of YouTubers say like, if you click my links, it helps support the channel, which it does. I mean, it's true. It helps creators continue to create content because um, it does give them a commission, but it's not like some earth shattering. It's like a couple percent, but it does help. I mean, anything helps, right? So there you go. Thank you, Sweetums. Appreciate it. Yeah, we got 23 people in here. If anybody out there has a YouTube channel or any sort of social media, as long as it's not spammy, I mean, obviously have a little respect, but if there's something legitimate that you guys have out there that you like to promote, I'd be happy to talk about it. Hello, Miss Queen Bee. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you being here. Thanks for taking time to write in the chat. We're just talking about promoting affiliate links and anything that has to do with online business, affiliate marketing primarily. But so, okay, so we're gonna move on to the next question is, what is the fastest way to promote affiliate links on Facebook? And so when I read fastest way, I would say probably yeah, I love the name too. I love that. So I would say when you're on Facebook and you best platform. Okay. Yeah. Best platform in your opinion. I would say for me personally, Pinterest is the best platform. And I'll tell you why it's not Facebook. To me, Facebook is just, I don't know, it's kind of negative. Like there's a lot of negative comments, a lot of kind of, um, I don't know. I feel like it's Facebook is more toxic, in my opinion, than something like a Pinterest. Even though Pinterest does allow comments and people to interact that way, I think Instagram and Facebook are probably the most toxic. And I'm not like bashing them, or I'm just kind of my experience with both of those platforms has been a more toxic sense in regards to like trying to promote, whether it be affiliate links or promote a business or that kind of thing. There's a lot of negativity around both of those. But with Pinterest, I mean, I think I want to say that there's no time for that, meaning like people are too busy with, being creative and that kind of thing. But I feel like Pinterest is more of like, is it the left brain that's like the creative side? I don't know. Sorry. Can anybody correct me in the chat? Is it the left brain side? I'm not sure. That does the creative stuff. So um, I think Pinterest, I like Pinterest. That's my favorite because there's like there's over 450 million people on there every month. Awesome. Left brain is logic and language. Okay. So right brain is creative. I'm not sure. Um, so yeah, no, sorry, Miss Queen Bee. So I like Pinterest because to me it's easy. I mean, it's easy in a sense to like create a pin, because you can really just create something, throw something together, and your whatever your favorite photo editor is, Canva, whatever. I like to use Canva, but whatever you choose to use, and you don't really have to type that much stuff. I mean, you have a title, then you have a description, and then you have basically you have your URL. So, and that's pretty much it. I mean, you add some topics and some tags, but Pinterest is not that difficult to learn, in a personal sense, just having fun, whatever, but also like for affiliate marketing. It's not that difficult. And I'm kind of even talking about not even running ads. I mean, this is just like a normal kind of like plain Pinterest account that you create, any day of the week. I think it's really easy to promote because you just put in your link. A lot of people say, well, you have to have a landing page and then you direct that to an affiliate link, but that's not true. You don't need that. You don't need to have a landing page. I mean, you can have a landing page if you already have that set up. But for the beginners out there that you don't have any idea what a landing page is or how to set it up or any of that stuff, um, you can just put in your direct affiliate link. But um, Miss Queen Bee, do you use like what platforms do you like? Are you on? Do you have a favorite platform, or do you have a specific platform that you like? Sorry, just had to get some water refill. Okay, no worries. So I'm gonna go back to the. Do you like those? Yeah. The cool part is like you can actually sorry, I put on gloves because there's a trash can down here. I just kicked it over. So I was gonna pick up the trash. Yeah, the lights actually like the cool part is you can actually you can change on your phone. There's an app on your phone for the Govy lights. Govy. I've heard it pronounced both ways. For the Govy lights, and you can actually change like the view or the scene. So you can change like the colors and stuff, or you can change like the different pattern. Not the trash can. I know the bloody trash can. Seriously, like not actual blood, but like, yeah, the trash can. I'm like, oh, come on, yeah. It just within legs reach, like trying to stretch my legs out, and like boom, hit it. I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? So anyway, yeah. So the fastest way to promote affiliate links on Facebook. So I would say it's probably, I mean, on your direct Facebook feed, like your direct Facebook, I think they call it a feed on your direct Facebook kind of like post, is probably the safest place to promote affiliate links only because um, no one's gonna flag it as spam because it's your thing, it's your link. It's nobody else can report it, that kind of thing. So it really is going to come down to as far as how many friends you have and how many connections you have on Facebook, and if you can get other people to share your post. And that's probably the best way to promote affiliate links the fastest. So you could literally do it really like in 2 seconds. But if you want to reach a wider audience, I would definitely say you want to probably join a Facebook group that really coincides with your niche or what the actual topic is that you're trying to promote. So I think I'm going to pause here for a sec. Do you guys out there in the chat, anybody who's watching or listening, do you have you started affiliate marketing? Like, do you guys have like a niche in mind or like a topic or a category in mind that you would actually want to start promoting products through? I'm just kind of curious. Awesome. That's cool, Chromie homie. So being in Florida and doing beach, that's perfect. I mean, that's a great example. That's a great example of, that saying like do what you know, that kind of thing. So you're in Florida and you want to do beach stuff. I mean, it makes sense, right? It's just that's perfect. So, however, you can relate to it, it's relatable, you know about it, you have a lot of knowledge about it. That's a great example of picking a niche that is just natural to your life, to your likes, all that kind of thing. So, that's great. That's awesome. Do you have any like roadblocks or any kind of like stopping points that you felt? Okay, Kusasi, I'm interested in starting, but just doing research. Okay, good. Yeah, no, that's the thing is I think it gets overlooked actually. Like just the fact that you know, you hear a lot of people say, "Oh, you don't have to pick a niche. You can just kind of do it willy-nilly." I mean, to a certain extent, I think that could work, but if you want to really kind of get laser focused and actually pick a couple, or not a couple, but I would say two, pick two social media platforms and really use those as your affiliate marketing, like promotions. So, for example, if you really like, I mean, as I mentioned in the past, I would stay away from Instagram only because there's no clickable links, meaning like if you post a link to an affiliate product, no one's going to be able to click it. They're going to have to copy and paste it, which is not the end of the world, but you don't want someone trying to figure out how to, copy, paste it. They pasted it wrong. They missed a letter, that kind of thing. So I would say just for affiliate marketing, I wouldn't use Instagram. I would say choose Facebook, choose LinkedIn, Nextdoor, Pinterest. So my top two for sure are Facebook and Pinterest. Those are probably the easiest ones to get started with as far as, any kind of affiliate marketing. So, but yeah, once you do your research and you find something that you really enjoy and you can talk about, then you can kind of go to the next step to figure out, okay, am I just going to use a a platform like a social media platform, or do I want to build like a blog? Do you enjoy writing and do you enjoy doing like product reviews like in a writing sense, like a copywriting setting? So, okay. Chromeomi says, cool, you've been doing Facebook and Pinterest. That's awesome. Have you tried using hashtags in posts for Facebook? Does it work? Yes. So it does. It does work. So if you when you write your post for Facebook, you can actually start typing and it'll actually pre-fill whatever the hashtag is. It's gonna try to like auto-populate what it thinks you're gonna type. But yeah, searching by hashtag on Facebook is actually a thing. So if that's a way to kind of get more exposure, if you're just doing a single post on your normal feed, that's a good way to actually get some more exposure. Or if you're posting in a group, I wouldn't litter your post with like a ton of hashtags, but you can actually go on there and when you're doing your post, maybe do a couple, I would say maybe 3 to 5. Probably I wouldn't do more than 5 just because you don't want to really make it spammy. But um, I would say, yeah, definitely use hashtags when you're posting on Facebook, and LinkedIn as well, for that matter. So it definitely does work. So I would say Facebook and LinkedIn, you definitely want to use hashtags if you can. And if you don't like for LinkedIn, if you start typing, if you just do the pound sign and then you start typing, it'll give you a suggestion on what to type, unless you already have something in mind. But usually on these social media platforms, it'll tell you below like how many searches or how many related you know posts or that kind of thing show up. So basically, like if you do it on YouTube, it'll tell you how many videos and how many channels have certain hashtags associated with their videos. So yeah, definitely hashtags are a good thing, and it widens the net. Any little thing that you can do to kind of help, you know, you know, add some more kind of bonus, like, um, you know, expand your reach is definitely a good thing for sure. So. Kusasi, yeah, I think I would start a blog. That's cool. I think there's so many different options that there's no bad choice. There's no bad option. It's really a personal thing in terms of what do you like to do. So if you're sitting there and you're thinking about it, you're like, oh man, I really want to start affiliate marketing, but I don't know anything about the social side, but I was always good in English class and I loved it. I love school. I love writing. It just comes easy to me. Then I think, naturally you gravitate towards doing a blog because, that's all about writing. It's all about, you know, basically bringing a story to life, on a paper, and being able to add visuals like pictures and videos and stuff. I think that's great. That would be a good avenue, I think, to go for sure, to do, if you really enjoyed writing and like copywriting and stuff like that. So you can't lose with that. I love writing in watercolor, so I was thinking of doing something along those lines of yours with the nature stuff. That's perfect. Yeah, no, that's perfect. And that's the beauty of like affiliate marketing, like as a whole, is it I think when people think about it, they think like you need to have, just this one or two topics and the rest, nothing else works, which couldn't be further from the truth. I mean, you can literally make money from anything. It's really just a matter of how much focus and how much determination that you put in. And you really gotta, as long as you're dedicated and you're motivated to keep going, whatever you do, don't give up. You can't give up. You got to keep pushing forward. And once you find that thing that you can talk about for hours and hours and hours on end, I think that's a great indication, a great sign that you've hit the right niche or the right topic for you to talk about. So um, for me, I've just always liked, you know, teaching people how to do things and showing examples of um, how to like tutorials and how to do things online, whether it be like, graphic design or like affiliate marketing, blogging, that kind of thing. So that was kind of what I gravitated towards naturally. Um, so I love how like this, these, all right, we got to change the topics. Nobody, these likes are going down. I'm just kidding. So yeah, no, I think that's great. As far as being able to, I might niche down into lime hot Cheetos at the beach. Hey, whatever floats your boat, right? I think that's awesome. Can you promote the same links on different platforms? Yes, you definitely can for sure. Um, because the platforms themselves are different, or like different companies, different entities, you absolutely definitely can promote the same links. Yep. I would say you may just have to be more creative about it as far as how you do it. Um, in terms of if it's like a post on Facebook or, through LinkedIn, maybe that could be similar because those are kind of similar the way that they're structured. Facebook and LinkedIn, in terms of like a post, are kind of similar. So maybe you want to run that kind of similar. Or what you can think about doing is if you have like a variation of the product, what you can do is maybe don't use the exact same product, but you can use something similar or like a complementary product. So, for example, um, taking the beach theme. If you have like a beach towel, then maybe you could do the beach towel, promote that on Facebook, and then you could promote an umbrella maybe on LinkedIn, that kind of thing. But yeah, there's no reason why you can't do the exact same link on two different platforms. You absolutely can, for sure. Um, and who knows, you might have better luck promoting, maybe let's say you do a beach towel on Facebook and you try to do the beach towel on LinkedIn and it doesn't work. So it's really just who's viewing it, who is going to be able to, who is seeing it. So you want to just see like as far as um, who your audience is, like who the target audience is, as far as like, are you reaching the right people that may be interested and actually like picking up this product? So I've had times where people click on some affiliate links and they don't buy the thing that I'm promoting and they buy like some other random stuff, and which is even better because that's kind of the goal, is to at least get them to just click the link, and then from there they can just go and they can just buy whatever. So that's a cool part about Amazon. I'm sure that there's more platforms that have the 24-hour cookie, but I know for sure that Amazon does, and I think that's why a lot of people choose Amazon as like the beginner affiliate marketing program, the marketplace, because it's easy to use and there's like millions of products out there. So you can never go wrong with, finding a product. I mean, the chances of not finding a specific product are super rare. So I think Amazon is definitely the way to go as far as if you're new. Um, is anybody out there? Thank you guys so much for joining. Anybody out there brand new to affiliate marketing? Anybody have no experience? They have no idea where to start. Just curious, you guys out there that anybody in the live chat. So, okay, what are some of the best niches for affiliate marketing in your experience? So, I would say definitely the financial space. So, making money online, um, that's definitely like in the top three. Um, then I would say parenting or families is another really really big one, for one of the good niches, or one of the most like lucrative niches. Um, and then the last one would be health and fitness or like weight loss, that kind of thing. So I think those are the three big ones, as far as those are like evergreen, meaning like they never go out of style. They always they're always in demand, that kind of thing. So um okay. Oh cool, Kusasi. So you're new. That's awesome. Welcome. I'm so happy you joined us and you're getting started. So Kumo says, I have some experience, but definitely still learning. That's great. That's a good place to be in because you're gonna find that you're always learning. It's always gonna kind of turn over, and you're always gonna have something to learn. You're gonna level up your skills in some way, shape, or form. So that's awesome. So definitely don't ever stop learning. You're always gonna want to learn something new, even if it's like such a small thing that you don't think is relevant. Just keep learning and keep trying to up your skills as best you possibly can. Um, okay, what about hobbies? So for hobbies, in terms of like for affiliate marketing, I would say anything really outdoors is really big. So you can literally just take a branch off of those. So like fishing, hiking, camping, um, you know, stargazing, that kind of thing. Um, Really anything that has to do with the outdoors is really big for like hobbies. Cars, automotive is really big. You can really go down any rabbit hole as far as automotive. That's really big too for affiliate marketing. It's really just when you think about the things people are in. I mean, really, honestly, there's no such thing as a bad hobby when it comes to affiliate marketing because you can really maximize products in every single niche. So, really, it's about, I think, more what you're into and what you're interested in. So, are there common mistakes that affiliate marketers make? Yes. So I think one of the biggest things, one of the biggest mistakes I think that affiliate marketers make is they they don't they don't give themselves enough patience, and they don't give themselves enough time to learn and to fully understand like the foundation. Like um, they definitely. Oh, I totally hear you. I totally hear you, Molly. Yep. Want to get rich quickly. You and me both. Definitely. I think that's fine and that's good, right? That everything's that's awesome. But at the same time, I think, you kind of have to set up the foundation for the skills and to kind of like learn, it's difficult to try to you want to learn it all at the same time, but I think you have to pick one avenue. So obviously start with picking, do you want to do a blog or do you want to do social media? That would be number one in terms of promoting your products. I probably would suggest not doing both at the same time if you don't have that much experience. Um, just because you don't want to overwhelm yourself and then get in a spot where you feel stuck and then you get burned out really easy. So I would say pick one or the other, a blog or social media, and then you can work on that. So start with that and then you pick your topic, whatever your niche is, and then unfortunately, like, consistency, I think is something a lot of people struggle with. So consistency, I think means something different to everybody. But basically to me, what it means is, you're uploading consistency, whether it's like Pinterest or, Facebook, you're creating a post or Instagram, you're creating a post with an image or a video. So you're just doing something to show the like whatever the algorithm is, you have to show it that you're active and you're actually making strides to actually update, whatever your account is and give it some new content because that's how you reach more people. So, um, I would say, um, are, um, yeah, Maldi, what are you thinking blog or are you thinking social media? Do you have a, do you have kind of like an outline in your mind? Like as far as affiliate marketing, would you rather do you think a blog or, like social media to promote your links? I'm just curious so I can kind of help guide you through if I can. Okay. All right. So oh, let you think about that. And then I'm going to go over here to the next question. So the next question we got is it's, okay. So I think this question was, oh yeah, Kumo asked this question. Can you promote the same affiliate links on different social media? So, um, to kind of piggyback off that, I would say, okay, blog. Okay, perfect. So do you know what the topic is going to be or the niche? Have you picked that out yet? Or do you kind of have an idea of what you might want to write about? Yeah, blog is definitely nice. I mean, blog is something to where that's definitely like a piece of digital real estate for sure. Because when you think about it, you write the articles and then they're there forever. So um, that's a digital asset, digital real estate, something that absolutely can make you money over time. I think one of the biggest things, the biggest frustrations when you're doing a blog is like waiting for your pages to get indexed in Google and getting picked up by Google. So that's kind of a frustration that I've heard and I've experienced personally about getting pages indexed. And that's a whole other thing. But um, have you tried Facebook Messenger groups for promoting affiliate marketing links? I heard that was one way also to promote. You know what? I actually haven't. I haven't tried Facebook Messenger groups, but I mean, I definitely think that could be super helpful as far as like reaching multiple people quicker. So, if you're in a group and you're in, like, let's just say, for example, you're part of a group that, oh yeah, or like Discord, yeah. I think depending on what the group is, whoever created the group, I think I would just double check to make sure that you're kind of following the rules or see if they have any rules about being able to like post links or not, because some of these groups they're really strict about if you can post links, but if you're able to and you can get away with it, I think that that is a win-win, especially because it's really quick. It's like instant gratification. So in terms of instead of like creating a post and then waiting for people to reply or comment, if there's people in the Facebook Messenger group and they can reply right away, I mean, all it takes is for someone to click on the link. And then once they, for example, once they go to Amazon, then you're good. You got it. So yeah, I haven't actually tried it personally, but I think that's a great idea. Thank you so much for the suggestion, Kumo. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so we kind of go back to the can you promote the same affiliate links on different platforms? So you definitely can. And what I would say is, okay, what sets the people apart who make affiliate marketing work and those who quit? To be honest, I think mindset. Mindset is definitely something that is just it's so strong and it takes over and it can send you in a downward spiral so quickly if you get discouraged, if you get disheartened, if you feel like you're not making any progress. You need to be able to push forward and be able to accept not just failing, but you need to be able to accept the fact that you don't know how to get around this roadblock. And people that are successful in affiliate marketing have the mindset of this is all just a game. It's like a puzzle. You're trying to figure out the puzzle, and being able to figure out how can I get around this roadblock. And I think that if you have the determination, the motivation, and you really have the drive to keep pushing forward, that's a huge, I think, factor in whether somebody succeeds or not. And that's way before even the knowledge and the experience and having the skills and that kind of thing and knowing what you're doing. Going into it with the right mindset, I think, is huge. And you have to be able to fail and you have to be able to get back up and try again and try again. So um, if you give up and you don't really want to try again, or you're upset or you let it get to you, then I think that's going to kind of consume you, and that kind of attitude and mentality, I think, with any online business, not just affiliate marketing, but you have to be able to push through when the times are tough and know that what is your goal, what is your end goal, what's your reason for wanting to do this. So yeah, I would say that for sure is mindset. And then of course you have the things that make more sense, like money. You don't have enough money, or you don't have whatever it is. You don't have money, you don't have the skills, you don't have the education. I mean, a lot of that stuff besides money, I mean, you can learn. Like, you can go on YouTube and you can learn all this stuff for free. So that's kind of the best part about learning affiliate marketing is you may not learn every intricate detail like about everything, but you can learn enough little pieces to kind of put it together and to make everything a little bit more, I guess, kind of palpable, and like you can kind of digest a little bit easier. So Oh, those are good questions. I haven't started yet. I'm still confused in choosing a niche. Okay. Yeah, no problem. So my advice to you would be for choosing a niche, just kind of think about what is something, a topic that you could you could talk about for hours on end and you enjoy talking about it and you're passionate about it and you know a lot about it. That might be a good place to start as far as like figuring out like what to talk about. Or, maybe not even just talking, just, kind of picking a niche. So excuse me. Swallowed wrong. Sorry about that. Hey, welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Um, sorry. Swallowed wrong and the water went down the wrong pipe. Um, I'm okay. So, does that kind of answer kind of help a little bit with, kind of trying to figure out like choosing a niche? I think to be honest, like try not to think too hard about it. I mean, you want to kind of give yourself a little bit of, you know, you want to give yourself a little bit of grace when it comes to it. So let's see. Do you have to stay on top of trends and changes? I would definitely. You don't have to. It's not 100% necessary, but if you want to stay on top of trends and changes, yes, we're talking about affiliate marketing. Yep. Thank you. Don't joke. I'm trying not to. Um, so trends and changes, I think it's important depending on what the niche you're in. Um, as far as that goes. Okay, welcome. You're in the right place. Thank you. So I would just say once you pick your niche, then you can kind of figure out like, okay, what is what is the trend in this specific niche? I mean, you obviously want to stay on top and you want to build up your knowledge and your experience. So I definitely think that that means, kind of being, kind of abreast and keeping up on what's happening with your particular, niche. Just see what other people are doing, whether we like it or not, we have to kind of see what our competitors are doing. And specifically on YouTube or even any social media, there's plenty of room for everybody, right? I mean, there's a huge ocean. We're good. I mean, you guys are good. So there's no such thing as a saturated niche. There's no such thing as, you know, there's never a good time to start. I mean, you can start literally anytime. So um yeah, so just let me know if you have any questions. Is it Quo? Sorry if I mispronounced that. Thank you for joining though. Do you have any questions about affiliate marketing, like getting started, or have you kind of explored any avenue as far as like a blog or social media? I'm just curious how to kind of guide you in the right direction. Hey, Tombox, great question. Thank you. I appreciate you. We appreciate you being here, definitely. Okay, and don't ever apologize. No worries. Um, is it better to go for a saturated niche because it's a larger cake? You know what? To be honest, like I think if that, I would say really, there's nothing wrong with that. It's up to you. Um, I think that's a great idea. It's a great plan. Because the more people that are in that niche, there's supply and demand, right? So I think there's nothing wrong with that. And you can carve out your own little part of the niche. So you can kind of once you have like you're a part of a bigger niche, then you can kind of get laser focused and kind of niche down a little bit. So maybe pick like a subtopic or a subcategory, and you can kind of get into that little section. Does that kind of make sense? So, quo so how to get started. Really, I think you want to decide between are you going to start with like a blog website or are you going to do like social media? So, um, depending on that, then you can kind of decide, what affiliate marketplaces you want to be a part of. So I always like to recommend Amazon because Amazon, if you're in it, if you have Amazon available to you in what country you're in, um, everybody knows Amazon, and it's a great place to start because it's not very difficult to get signed up, and it's pretty easy to use. Um, so, and if you like, I mean, you're more than welcome to take a look at. We have some videos on this channel to kind of how you get started. Oh, South Africa. Okay. Do you know by chance, do you know if Amazon is available in South Africa? If not, you can always Google what is the best uh, affiliate platform in my country, whatever your country is. So, hey guys, thank you so much for joining. So, Prodigy, I wanted to know if I write about a particular city, will it make topical authority instead of writing about various cities? I'm just starting out on a travel blog. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, so I would say it would definitely make topical authority for sure if you picked a particular city and you just kind of wrote your blog articles about that. So I would say maybe write at least 100 articles if you can, 75 to 100 about that particular city. Yeah, definitely. That would be great because I think that's a good way to, you said it, make topical authority. The more that you do, the more information and the more blogs that you post about a particular topic, you definitely are going to rise in the ranks for sure. Um, yeah, definitely. Okay. Indonesia. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so so Amazon is in South Africa. Okay. So do we know Nivea is um is Amazon available in India? I'm sorry, I'm not sure. Do you know if Amazon is, so if you're not sure, maybe over to Google it if Amazon Associates is part of is set up for India. And I say Amazon, but Amazon isn't the only option. There's plenty of other options out there if Amazon is not available. Okay, it is available. Okay, perfect. So yeah, definitely. So if you guys that are just getting started, um, I would say first off, choose between like a blog if you want to write a blog, or if you want to do social media. So if and those are kind of two, those can be combined, but it's really one of those things to where you just want to make sure you're not getting overwhelmed. So you don't want to try to start up a brand new blog and have to write articles, but then also stay on top. Oh, you do? Okay, perfect. That's awesome. Cool. So how is it going? Have you made, you don't have to go into detail, but have you been able to make some sales on your Amazon affiliate account? That's awesome. That's super cool. Nice. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. 30. We're celebrating 30 here. Flipkart, Amazon, Mentira are available. Show is available, but it has a high return. Okay, got it. So out of those three, the Flipkart, Amazon, and Mintra, um, do you feel like you could do all of them, or like could you sign up for all of them, or does it seem like one has better commission rates? I mean, because you remember, it's not always about like how much you're getting paid in term, like, I mean, the commission rates is not, it's not always the defining factor, right? I mean, you want to make sure that you do have an opportunity to have like a wide range of products that you can choose from to promote. So that's also a factor besides like how much you're going to get paid. Because if you only have a couple hundred products, maybe that's not, maybe you want to find a different one. So, um, yep, you can sign up for all of them. Amazon is still the best. Perfect. That's awesome. So does everybody like, is that, so in India, is it kind of like here in the United States that Amazon is like the king of basically, like, I want to say the king, but it's the easiest to get approved for, the easiest to sign up for. There's hundreds of thousands, if not there's millions of products. Um, that's cool. Yeah, definitely for sure. So remember, when if you guys don't have Amazon affiliate accounts yet, um, you need to have at least, I think they give you like, when you sign up, you have to provide a URL or a link to either your social media or your YouTube. And you definitely, I think they require like 3 sales in the first 90 days. I think in order to keep your account active. Um, that's how Lisa was for me in the States, in the United States. Um, so just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. And just as like a little pro tip, um, don't if you know another Amazon affiliate, don't have them click your link because Amazon highly frowns upon that. So don't get caught up in that. Make sure it's not family either. So you want somebody who is separate, like a stranger, to click on your Amazon link. So a competitor travel blog uses schema trip attraction is unable to find a plugin which supports such schema for free. Any video on how to integrate such schema manually. So I don't really have any videos here about schemas as far as that goes. With ranking and search for blog, I apologize about that. I don't really have any content on that. It's more like affiliate marketing, graphic design, that kind of thing. Um, but I do have some videos here about content about how to create a blog, how to design logos, that kind of thing. So actually, I right now I don't offer any mentorship. Um, Nothing right now. I mean, maybe for the future, but right now, I'm just focused on, helping as many people as I possibly can through the videos. And obviously everything is free, free content on YouTube. So I'm just focused on kind of building up the channel and being able to reach as many people as I can. But definitely something to think about for the future, I think. So yeah, definitely. So if we do have there's a couple different ways that we're not well, our channel's not monetized. So the way for our viewers and our audience to support us, we have a couple different ways. Um, hey mods, do you mind going into one of the videos and grabbing some of the ways that people can support us and put them in the chat, please? If there's no obligation, I just want to throw it out there. I mean, that's the best way to support us. Besides, obviously, watching the videos, there's a couple different ways. Um, yep. You're welcome. Absolutely. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate your support. It definitely means a lot. Yeah, I understand. There's a lot of clickbait out there, and there's a lot of stuff that's, you really think you're clicking on it. You think you're going to get some valuable information, but you just get clickbait, and I know how frustrating that can be. And I try my best to not do that in any way, shape, or form, because I want everything to be authentic and real, and I want people to. I don't want just people to subscribe to subscribe. I mean, if they're getting something out of the content and it's helping them, then I would appreciate the support. But I don't want people just hitting subscribe just for the heck of it. So thank you, sweetums. Appreciate it. Yeah. So we are working towards you know monetization, that kind of thing. But we definitely want to that's not our primary focus. I mean, we want to help as many people as we can, and through our tutorials and through actually be able to share experiences and share when we make money, or when it's just me. When I make money, I share real examples. I share real screenshots from PayPal and that kind of thing. So everything that you see on this channel is 100% real. There's nothing photoshopped, nothing faked. Everything is real. Because I know I don't like to see that when I watch other content creators. So I definitely don't want to do that for my audience and my community. Do you need to develop personal branding to help maximize profits? I would say that is a great path that I think everybody should get on, as far as develop a personal brand. To It doesn't even have to be your name, but just if you have an idea for your social media or that kind of thing, I think having a personal brand is extremely powerful. That way you can get recognized. So you can get recognized online across all different social media platforms. but also you want it to be consistent at the by the same token. So you absolutely want to make sure that your whatever your look is or your brand, you want to keep that as consistent as humanly possible. Yeah, definitely. Because I think that builds like the trust factor, and you're building a reputation online. So the more people see whatever your brand is, if they can see it and they say, you know what, I watched his videos, I liked it, I can relate, I think it's authentic, and I trust them, and I learned something. So I think it helps to build up the reputation in a positive light. Um, but it also, by the same token, it could also be a negative thing if you start spamming people and you start taking more of a negative approach. So I definitely think branding is good. Absolutely, 100%. It's definitely positive, and it's something that I think everybody should work on as far as like building a business online. You definitely want to have as strong of a brand as you possibly can, so it's widely known all around. Sure, you're welcome. So I'm gonna get to. We got another question here. Okay, so the question is, which platform do you prefer to promote affiliate links? So for me, so to be honest, Pinterest is my favorite platform. Excuse me, I'm still like trying to get over that thing. Um, okay, so I'm gonna hit pause on this question because I see a question from Kusasi. Okay, all right, I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you, Kusasi. So um, which platform do I prefer to promote affiliate links? And it's Pinterest because to me Pinterest is it's like it's simple and it's kind of I'm not gonna say basic, but it's simple without kind of like the complexity. I mean, really all it is you create a pin, which is like an image, a video, or some sort of a graphic design type thing. You have a title, a description, and you have a URL, a link pointing out somewhere, and you put in a couple of keywords or tags or topics, and that's it. I mean, there's not really much to it. So I like it because it's very easy to use for somebody who doesn't know how to do it. Um, and when you kind of couple that with like a Canva or some other type of Photoshop or whatever your photo editor is, there's all kinds of templates that exist out there. So I think it's easy to use. There's not too big of a learning curve, and there's a ton of videos online that you can look at. So uh, I actually just posted a video a couple days ago about a how to kind of marry print on demand with Pinterest, how to promote your print on demand designs through Pinterest to increase your exposure. And that was such a fun video to make. It was awesome because it just is so neat being able to do that, put a design together, and then not only have like your print on demand store, but also have Pinterest and have a free source of traffic, be able to draw them to your listing. So that was cool. That was super fun. So if you guys have it, if you like print on demand or if you're curious about print on demand, please check that video out if you're interested. For those who are trying affiliate market in India, I would like to share my experience. Sure. Margins are low, return rates are high, except for technology products and electronics. Okay. Also, choose a website that offers cash on delivery as payment option. People are afraid of losing money. 70% of online sales have cash on delivery as payment option. Okay. That's great advice. Thank you so much for sharing that with the rest of us. I know we really appreciate it. So, thank you, Sweetums. Appreciate you. Yeah, the if you guys, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, if you are not familiar with print on demand in terms of, a business model, I mean, it's a phenomenal side hustle that is an absolute legitimate real business that you can you can do in your spare time. There's a lot that goes into it and a lot more than just kind of like talking for a couple minutes about it, but it's definitely something that I think you guys should look into. And some of the platforms are free, like the one that I use most recently, Teespring is free. Um, so there are free platforms out there. Some of them charge, but it's all good. I mean, I would highly recommend print on demand as far as if you want to do a side hustle. Another thing that we have, I don't know if you've heard of flipping domains. That's another side hustle. We have a couple videos on the channel about flipping domains. So if you're interested in that, it was like fall, I think it was like fall of last year. I bought a domain for $1. Literally, it was like 99 cents. And I ended up selling it for $100. So I basically made $99. And then GoDaddy was who I sold it, or After Nick was who I sold it through. And they basically took, I don't know how much did they take. It was maybe like $7 or $8. So I mean, it was a good profit. So okay, Chromie Homie asks, did your shirt from that video get any sales? Just curious. Yes, it actually did. So the day after I posted the video, it got 2 sales, which was awesome. So that was super cool. That was extremely unexpected to see, but um, the video, if you guys want to check it out, the video is basically like it's a dad joke, and I put it on a shirt. So if you want to watch it, that'd be awesome. It's basically like something that I thought would be funny, and I like it. So it's it's cool. I mean, it made me laugh. I think anytime you can add a little bit of humor to adding some kind of relatable experience or something that more than one person would be able to relate to, I think that's kind of where you get your sweet spot with being able to connect with people. And I think with any online business, I mean, affiliate marketing doesn't matter what it is, anything online, if you can connect to somebody like on the human side, like the emotion or the energy, I think that's how you have success is being able to connect with people. So, okay, let's see. So, the next question, does anybody have any other questions out there? I got a couple more questions here. Okay. Oh yeah, sorry, Kusasi. Okay, about landing pages. Yes, sorry. Let me read up in the chat. I apologize. Do you need to have a website to create a landing page for your affiliate links? So, yeah. So, is there a difference between a landing page and a website? So, to be honest, they're basically the same thing because they both basically go to a URL or a link, so they're basically on the surface, they're the same thing. A landing page, however, is more of like a quick kind of one screen type thing where, maybe you scroll a little bit, but you don't have these extra pages that kind of are attached. Um, so you create some sort of a call to action. Like if you want to, collect email addresses, that's an example of a landing page. Or if you wanted to try to sell like a product, you give some information about the product, and then you could put like pictures and videos, and then you can direct somebody from the landing page to the affiliate product. But a lot of the platforms that are out there, I mean, you can do it for free. And you can use like a free basically version of the URL. But I would highly recommend if you wanted to set up a landing page and build your business, I would definitely recommend purchasing a domain for sure, a custom domain. So that's just the best way that you can ensure that yours looks professional and it looks real and it doesn't look spammy. So I would say you don't need to have a landing page for affiliate links, but it definitely is a strategy, I think, and that's something that I think could definitely work in your favor for sure. So, okay, I started out as a travel itinerary planner tool website using ChatGPT so people can plan trips. It didn't drive sales. Now I'm blogging and same domain to make affiliate income. That's great. Yeah, that's a thing. Praju is like, it's all about testing, and that's great. That's a great sign that you didn't give up. You hit a roadblock and you tried something, a certain kind of path for affiliate marketing, and it didn't go anywhere. And instead of giving up, you tried a different angle, and now you're doing a slightly different thing. And I think that's awesome. That's great because that just shows that you're willing to keep pushing forward, and you're not going to give up. So just keep pushing forward, and eventually, there's no magic pill. There's no magic time that all of a sudden it's just gonna work. You just need to kind of build your experience. Yeah, I was wondering that too. Chromiomi, are you getting good traffic? Like, how's your traffic on your blog? Hi, Emron. Thank you so much for joining. We really appreciate you coming into the live chat, live stream. Thank you. Welcome from Pakistan. We're happy to have you. We're just here chatting about affiliate marketing, affiliate links, how to promote your affiliate links. So please don't be afraid to ask any questions. If you have any question, I will answer it as best I possibly can. And if I don't know, I will get back to you. You can always leave a comment. Once this live stream is done, you can leave a comment down below and I will get back to you. I promise. So, okay. So, the next question that I got was, how do you make money from affiliate links? So, that's basically what about funnels? Let's see. I've had like 8,000 monthly visitor in India per month, but it does not pay that much in India using AdSense. CPC is low. I'm burning money. Also, I think ads will ruin website. Yeah, I'm Aldi. I'll get right back to your funnels question. I promise. Yeah, 8,000 monthly. That's a great visitor count right there. But I understand it doesn't pay that much in India. Um, and the CPC is low. Burning money. You know what? Keep. I understand. I mean, it's tough. It's a tough spot to be in. Where you feel like you're burning money and you're not really making the income. I fully understand you. And you know what? I mean, maybe take a step back and kind of reassess. Maybe take a different approach as far as like kind of how you're doing things or how you're structuring like maybe the blog articles or structuring, kind of your strategy. Maybe just take a quick step back and kind of look at the data because the data, as difficult as it is sometimes to kind of dig through the data definitely is your best friend in terms of kind of giving you some insight. So, and maybe you can find different ways to monetize instead of AdSense. Okay. Okay, Maldi. Yep, ClickFunnels. So, yeah, ClickFunnels. I've used that before. ClickFunnels is great as far as creating a funnel for like a sales funnel for like a landing page. Definitely, that's definitely something that could be beneficial. I don't personally use it like right now. Right now, I have used it in the past for sure. And it's ClickFunnels is probably one of the top um, brands for funnel building. Absolutely. So, did you have a specific question about it? About ClickFunnels? Okay. I don't know. Imran, Imran. I don't know what this is affiliate marketing is. Sure. No problem. You've come to the right place. Thank you so much for being here. Um, okay, so affiliate marketing is basically in a gist, um, you're promoting somebody, like you're promoting a company or a brand's product in exchange for getting a commission. So basically, let's say, for example, thank you, Sweetums. Appreciate it. Basically, let's say that you have like an Amazon or like a Walmart, and the niche that you're in. Let's say you're in the outdoors niche, and you have a blog, you have a blog or a website, and you want to write an article about maybe the newest night vision goggles. So you would go to Amazon and you would find night vision goggles. You would get your affiliate link. You copy and paste it, and through like Amazon Associates, and then you can paste that in your blog article. And then if somebody is reading your article and they click it because they want to learn more about this product or they want to see how much it costs, once they click it, if they purchase that product through your link, you would get a cut. Meaning you would get money. You would get paid a commission for however much that product was. So that's basically affiliate marketing in a whole, in a nutshell. You're basically getting paid to promote somebody else's product, to put it as simple as possible. What I've learned so far is don't target countries like India or Pakistan. Target high income countries that make more money. 8K in India traffic. Okay. Yeah, Praju, that unfortunately, that's true. It is what it is, and like I know it stinks, but like earlier we were talking about the top five. So the big five to target would be the United States, Canada, Europe, Australia, and New Zealand. Those are kind of the big five that you want to target, as far as if you're doing ads. So those are the ones that Facebook deems as, you know, the highest income countries. So, well, anybody that's still here that was here when my phone said my battery was going to die, I guess this charger worked because the phone's still on. So that's awesome. I am definitely going to learn that lesson for next time when I go live. So I really appreciate you guys being here. I'd really like to do lives like once a week. So um, I appreciate you guys' support anytime you're available to join live. Okay. Kimo says, what would you say are the biggest pains for affiliate marketers? I would say, for sure, finding like the right target audience as far as to promote your product to. That's one of the biggest pain points. And not just finding it like choosing it on like, Facebook ads, but like really, really, truly finding who you're going to be targeting to solve a problem. If you can solve a problem for somebody, then you can't lose as far as that goes. Um, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you. Have a great day. You as well. Thank you. Yeah, if so, I would say finding the right target audience would be one of the biggest pain points, and then figuring out how to market to them. So, how do you line up the right product with the right people? And that's not easy. I think that just comes with time, with experience, and just kind of getting used to, a lot of trial and error, um, a lot of failing, to be honest. Failing and just getting to a point where you're like, okay, I can kind of sense like I know who my target audience is, and I know who I can actually um, be able to, you know, who might be interested in the products. So I would say for sure those are the biggest two, and probably number three, Cumo would be um, number three would be money, as far as like not having enough money for running ads. If that was something you want to do, is run ads. Um, so that's another thing, would be not having enough money. So those are all great questions. So the next question that I got was, how do you make money from affiliate links? So we kind of discussed it a little bit more, in a little bit in the past, but basically once somebody clicks your affiliate link, if they purchase the product that you're actually promoting, then that's how you get paid. So once you get, whatever that affiliate marketplace, whoever you're going through, whether it be Amazon, ClickBank, Walmart, whoever it is, they're the ones that are actually going to pay you out. So they'll actually be the ones to deliver the money through maybe a bank account, maybe a PayPal, however you had it set up, maybe like Stripe. They all have their own different payment processors, so it really depends on the individual company. So, okay, Kumo says, what about competition? Yeah, competition definitely is something to where you have to be creative about how you're going to approach not just like the target audience, but like the products that you choose, because you don't want to just try to promote a product that everybody else is promoting. I mean, it's good in a sense because you know that it's selling, but at the same time, it's kind of more one of those things where if everybody's buying it, why are they going to choose you? Why are they going to buy it from you versus somebody else? So you have to really kind of find your niche, find your special, um, how you can fit into that, and be able to truly carve out your own little path to make it unique to yourself. So, I mean, competition, I think as a whole is healthy, and it's good to have a lot of competition around, and because there's that supply and demand, so you know that things are selling. Um, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Yeah, feel free if you happen to watch any of the videos and you ever have any questions, please just leave a comment in any of the videos and I'll be happy to get back to you um, with as much detail as you need. So, whatever that looks like for you, I mean, there's never any, silly questions, dumb questions. So, any question is a good question. So, if you ever have any, just please ask them below a video and I will make sure to get back to you. Absolutely. I try to answer the questions um, within a day or two, the comments, I mean. So, definitely post and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. But I definitely really enjoy interacting and having that kind of talk or that chat. And then, of course, when we come on to live streams like this, you're always welcome to ask as many questions as you like. Okay, so I have about, let's see, I got one more question that was submitted. So I want to see, does anybody have any questions out there? Any other questions that you haven't asked? Don't be afraid. There's no bad question, no stupid questions. So I'll pause for a minute. I'll get some water and then see if you guys have any questions. Okay, Kusasi. Sure. What's your question? Do you have to have any skills before starting? Like, what would be helpful? So I would say um, the answer is definitely no. I mean, I honestly, I didn't have any skills before I started this. Yeah, when I would think, a lot of it, mindset is number one. I know that's not a skill, but I think that's very important when you're starting, when you don't have any like these tangible skills. Going in with the right mindset and be able to understand that it's okay to fail. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to fail. You're going to have bad days, a lot of bad days. You're going to have maybe months where you're not making any money. And that's okay. You're going to be okay. You just got to keep pushing through and not giving up. I would say the basic skills to kind of do like affiliate marketing would be some sort of graphic design skills because you want to be able to like, you know, market whatever you're trying to sell, right? So like if you're on Pinterest or you're on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, you want to be able to create, enticing or professional looking posts or pins or whatever it is. So I would say graphic design, it's not 100% necessary, but if you have a basic sense of what might look good together, even if you don't, a lot of these online programs have different tools, a lot of templates that they have that can be used that are free. So I would just start graphic design, building up your skills with graphic design would be number one. Number two would be kind of diving into figuring out what your niche is and figuring out who your target audience is. Like really put yourself in the mindset of who is the target audience. Um, as far as marketing, I mean, you kind of learn that as it goes. I mean, as far as writing posts and what words to use, I really like to use ChatGPT. I mean, I know there's a lot of opinions on both sides. I wouldn't use ChatGPT like just by itself. I would see what it kind of spits out for you and then I would tweak it a little bit. I would make sure that it's something to where, you kind of use like maybe some of the foundation from ChatGPT, like the whatever it gives you. But just play around with different like prompts. If you don't know what to ask, you can just type a question like you're talking to a friend or family and just say whatever it is. Can you please write me a paragraph to promote product whatever A, B, C, and you can kind of get some insight from that to kind of help get the ball rolling a little bit. Um, Another thing I think would be to surround yourself with people that have the same mindset as you in terms of business mindset that want to succeed, that want to help you succeed, and that are having success themselves. Because if you surround yourself with people that are doing better than you, more skills, more experience, more money, that only is going to elevate your mindset and put you in a better place. So you don't want to be surrounded by people that are negative or like trying to get you down or jealous of you or that kind of thing. I mean, you want to surround yourself with positive people and people that can build you up. And if you don't have anybody like that around, that's okay. You work on building your community. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, Sweetums, definitely. So we're always here to help. I'm here to help. If you guys ever want to, ask as many questions on the live stream or in comments on any videos, I'm here. So it's anytime that you need help or assistance or a question, I'm more than happy to answer. If I don't know the answer, I'll either find it or I'll do my best to kind of guide you in the right direction. Do you think at a future live you could help us choose a niche, like walk through how to find one? Seems like a lot of us are having trouble with that. Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Because, yeah, Kusasi, absolutely. Definitely. That would be awesome. I think that would be great. That'd be awesome. Trying to go through and help you guys find a niche, kind of like talk it out. I think that would be great. Yeah, that sounds fun. So, Ms. Gardner, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for taking your time to join and be a part here. Yeah, I'm really enjoying these lives. I'm gonna try to do them, ideally like once a week if I can, schedule wise. But um, so different topics. It's not always gonna be about affiliate marketing, but the live chat and the live stream as a whole. We kind of dive off into different topics. I mean, a couple weeks ago, we talked about playing retro video games, and today we had somebody come in and they talked about selling chocolate. And what else was it? Sweetums, chocolate, and Cheetos or snacks or some random thing. But hey, it's cool. I mean, it's all good. It's informal. So yeah, no, I that's perfect. You're new and you came in the right place. Um, I really try to be, as transparent as humanly possible. I mean, all the videos that I have, they're all real screenshots. I mean, I definitely like to practice what I preach in a sense of showing the proof that I've made money, that kind of thing. I don't like, gatekeeping knowledge and education and that kind of thing because I wouldn't want somebody to do that for me when I'm learning. So I hope you stick around, Ms. Gardner, definitely. And, think about it. If you'd like to subscribe, that'd be awesome. We'd love to have you. Um, so just definitely like, keep a lookout for these lives because we're going to ramp up on these. And okay, if you can give us one takeaway from today's live, what would it be? I would say awesome. Thank you so much, Miss Gardner. I appreciate it. So one takeaway from the live, I would say don't be afraid to start. And what that means is it's okay if you don't know what you're doing, how to do it, where to start, what to do, what you want to do, what niche you're in. It's all good. You're here and I'm happy that you're here and you just have to start somewhere. You have to take action. So what that means is maybe start the first step. You could maybe choose your niche or choose your topic or choose like something that you really enjoy talking about. Choose some sort of way that you want to start, like with affiliate marketing or an online business, or you can start by maybe creating a social media account, that kind of thing. Um, but I would say you just have to start. You have to take action and just commit to yourself. Like, hey, if you want to do this, if you want to try to make money, I mean, there's only so much that, you can learn and digest and kind of remember by like watching somebody. You have to actually get in there and get your feet wet and, get your hands dirty, as they say. So I would say take baby steps to start and celebrate victories. Absolutely. So, um, definitely celebrate all the baby victories. And thank you so much, Kumar. Excuse me. I'm really glad that you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed talking to you guys today, and it was so much fun. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out with me. And awesome. Yeah, we will definitely do this again soon. So um, awesome. As always, thank you guys. I appreciate you very much. Don't forget, you can always leave, it doesn't even have to be on a live. You can leave comments in any video, and I'll get back to you. I see them. I try to reply to all of them. as best I can within 1 or 2 days. So please feel free to leave any comments you might have. And thank you guys again very much. I appreciate you. And everybody be safe. And I will see you guys in the next one. All right, everybody, have a good night. Hey, Emily, thanks for joining. Have a good night, guys.